It's the Overdose Talk Show. Welcome, November 12th, 2015. Great to be here. It's a wonderful, breezy, but balmy, and a comfortable temperature, I would say.
I find it a bit chill.
It's a wonderful night in New Orleans, where me and Darcy are, and then we've got Andrea and David Box on Skype up in Chicago. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
It is not a lovely night in Chicago.
No.
Oh, no?
It's real bad.
It's windy and super cold.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's like fucking perfect here. They really couldn't design anything better. It's like thick and breezy and but you know, kind of warm, kind of cold all at once.
It's nice for a long sleeve
The weather was
outfit.
Kind of cool and moist.
You guys can suck my.
getting to that one kind of early tonight. What's the first thing, Andrea? Because I'm excited to get to some things later on in the show, so I want to knock all this bullshit out.
All right. First, we've got our new skin for prosthetics, which could give people with prosthetics a sense of touch.
I say no.
No, you don't like that?
I don't know.
I say yes.
Do you? All right.
I like the idea of
let's
it, but I
have it
think
out.
it's creepy.
Isn't I thought
That is awesome.
so? It's for prosthetics. I missed that part of the story because the whole day I was thinking that it was for people who had lost feeling or had skin grafts or whatever, you know.
Oh, no. It's like a prosthetic skin.
But I'm stupid.
That they can put on like a robotic hand, say, and that way the fingertip would be able to feel pressure, which would make it much more. It would improve the dexterity because you would have a finer touch.
Right.
You could touch things, obviously.
So how does it work? It obviously nerves have to be somewhere attached to something, right? And then it just networks with the whole thing and sends the right signal to the brain.
They use it with pressure sensitive rubber with carbon nanotubes, which are super electric, so that they can send a signal to a sensor, which then communicates to the brain. It's like a receptor. It's like a remote control.
Okay.
Basically, that would connect to the brain and tell your brain that you're feeling something.
That's pretty sweet. Who did this magical thing?
It's pretty creepy. Let's see. The
Why is it
Agency
creepy?
of Science and Research in Singapore.
I guess it's only creepy if you put it on a robot. If you put it,
It's not human, yeah.
yeah. But then is it even creepy because
I think it's creepy anytime you put outside sources into the brain. Like they're attaching mechanical things to the brain. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That just creeps me out.
There's a lot more.
I imagine
of that
it
shit.
going haywire and turning horrible.
There's a lot more of that shit than there was 100, 200 years ago. Have you guys noticed that?
Oh my God, what does it mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I understand why it's sort of like, holy shit, this is another one step closer to creating fully aware robots, which is kind of scary to everyone, I think. But maybe not.
Well,
I don't know. But the truth of it is, technology's going to progress. We're going to go there eventually. You know what I mean? We can only hope that we somehow don't get taken over and the right companies with some sort of ethics are producing these things.
I see this as the first steps towards me getting another set of arms, so I can have 4 arms, and I can feel them and use them, and I can have 2 dicks, and I'm gonna enhance myself and be able to feel all this
robots.
stuff. Yeah,
yeah, dude. How
I wonder
when they start building when they start building robots with penises, that's when I'll be actually worried. But this skin, I don't know, man. It seems like
that's happening, isn't it?
I almost wonder.
We already did a segment on sex bots already.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck.
That's
You're right.
that is.
Are there man sex bots or
I
just
wonder
lady
if
sex bots?
Both.
Both.
Oh.
both sex bots.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if
Both.
giving a robot the sense of touch would make it more vulnerable or empathetic towards humans, because touch is so closely related to pain. And
Or it would make it have burning desire to rape.
Yeah.
Rape bot.
everything.
It's gonna touch everything and
And-
taste it.
And no, I mean, it's still going to be all cold and lizard-like and calculating. Like, just because it knows what pain feels like doesn't mean it's not going to torture you to death.
All right. Well, you sound pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Human beings know what pain feel like, and they still torture people to death.
Yeah, good point, Darcy.
But also human beings know what pain feels like, and they avoid inflicting pain on other people too.
Not the ones we know.
Yeah, all right. I guess once I find one in real life, we can come back to this conversation.
Yeah. it looks-
Weren't they using LED lights in this process as well? They said I saw a thing that the lights.
the lights.
I don't remember.
The lights.
Never mind. If you don't remember it either, then it's not important.
The lights. The lights.
Yeah.
It's a new way to communicate with the brain that they're messing around with.
What in God's
they're-
holy name are you blathering about?
I was waiting for that.
Using light to manipulate a protein.
Wow.
That it's an unpronounceable channel or no hopsin, or hopdopsin. No, it's an unpronounceable word. And that's what interacts with the light to send the signal to the brain. So yeah,
Okay.
they use an LED light. But yeah, the receptors in the brain is not really a new technology, though. I know a girl who has an electric, like a remote controlled electric stimulator in her brain to control migraines. And she's
Really?
had it for like, yeah, she's had it for like 2.5 years. And it works really, really well. And it was experimental when she got it, but I have a feeling we'll see more and more stuff like that.
Wait, what does it do?
It's a stimulator in her brain. It's like connected to her brain stem, I guess, or right at the base of her spine,
Okay.
where it's if she feels herself getting a migraine, she can turn on the stimulator and it will eliminate her migraine.
That's
Ew.
crazy. Wow.
Dude,
Well, she had
I don't think I could ever fucking have that in me. Like, I
Well,
would,
have
I would
you
just
ever had migraines?
yeah, I used to.
she had migraines. She had like 9 on the pain scale migraines 6 out of every 7 days.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's insane.
It was a last resort thing, but it worked perfectly.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
technology has been around for a while. I wonder how far they get. I mean, they already also have surfaces that detect heat. I wonder how long before they fuse pressure and heat in a way that actually works, so that it's more like real skin. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's good enough. That's how it is. I'm sure they'll stop here. No reason to develop anything any further. I wonder if that'll ever get to that point that we just decide, like, all right, this is enough. This is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
This is everybody.
did it.
Just chill out. We'll just teach people how to keep these things going, and play guitar, hang out.
Sounds
Yeah.
lovely.
When is it gonna be enough?
China
Are you talking?
building
Oh.
the world. Yeah. Can you not hear me?
You were cutting out for a second. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. China is building a brand new particle collider, which they're calling a humongous particle collider, and it'll be the largest and most powerful in the world when they're done with it.
Why?
Why do we need a bigger one?
See, yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
To
When?
collide bigger.
What did he say?
I said to collide bigger particles.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
Well, you asked.
No, I know.
Asshole.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think I understand
I
enough
know I did.
about the particle collider to know why they would need a bigger one. Do you?
Yeah, but when are
Dude,
they going to be done smashing particles together and trying something different?
And trying to get things smaller and smaller.
This
They think
tube
that
is too long.
It's too. They think that they'll be able to discover new particles that have never been discovered before.
And what's
with
that
something
gonna do?
besides.
Yeah, really. Just why don't you just stop? What do you want to know? What the fuck?
So weird because the more they're able to do, the more they're able to actually prove about quantum physics theories. And I guess it just makes sense that you would want to keep going because, I mean, as we've talked about on the show a million times, quantum physics is not intuitive. It doesn't make sense. It goes against whatever you think it's gonna do. It does something different.
Yeah, man.
And I can understand just being obsessed with getting further and further into it and recognizing that what we have built right now just isn't going to get to the bottom of what's actually happening.
Yeah, okay, I guess so, but, you know, it seems like just a lot of effort, you know?
Well, and isn't this like incredibly dangerous as well?
Yeah, they can create some dangerous situations. When when CERN opened, people were afraid that it was going to cause a black hole when they started using it because apparently that can happen.
Yeah, which we knew about for like a day, one of those days that we researched it and then did a show on it and then just forgot everything. I used to be able to explain that.
Now
we can go back and find the video we made about it and learn all about it.
Yeah, you guys look for it on YouTube. Probably hilarious.
So are people worried about the size of this particle collider because it's large or because it's from China? Is what I want to know.
Column A, a little column B.
We don't need to be outsourcing all our black hole production to China. It's fucking bullshit. Is your computer working now?
It turned on.
Okay.
So we'll see.
It does give them a weird, unique scientific advantage.
Yeah. Pretty soon, everyone will be speaking space Chinese.
Yeah. Black hole Chinese.
Dude, I mean, I hate to see us losing the collider race to a socialist hell like China. Boy, does that really stick in my American craw. But fuck it. Let them. It's probably pointless to do. That's the thing. It's embarrassing. I'm not. They're probably all proud of themselves. I think they should be embarrassed for just wasting their fucking time and money.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
And anyway, we have
Your
colliders
god
are
particles.
over. We've got a magnet. We've got like the world's largest, most powerful magnet at Argon. At Fermilab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are
I've
they doing
been
with
there.
The magnet?
Don't worry about it, David.
Let's go see the magnet. Can we broadcast from the magnet?
Andrea, don't take him to the magnet.
I don't like the way you're talking about the magnet.
I gotta go. I gotta see the magnet. What are they doing with it? Why is it better than a big collider?
They're just you go there and it's just like 600,000 paper clips just stuck to it. They're all just standing there playing with them.
Some
Just getting high as fuck in lab coats. Just look, I got 64 of them fucking magneted together. You know you could do that.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Wearing tap shoes, trying to walk up it.
Yeah.
Taking turns and shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good to go over here.
Everybody's tying their tap shoes so tight they're fucking cutting off their circulation. Like, all right, I think I can get it this time.
They get a running start.
And it's a bunch of out of shape fucking wayfish scientists, so their bodies are just dragging downward. You know, like their backs are just arched all the way backwards, and their arms are down, and they're trying to walk up the side.
Yeah, they're crab walking.
And then we show up and just give them wedgies. Nerds and your fucking magnet. Just beat the shit out of them. What are we doing?
I don't know, but Campbell's Soup wants you to be gay. Good news, David.
Huh?
Oh,
Turning everybody gay.
Damn
well,
them.
We Campbell soup while we were making our movie Party Horn, and
Yeah, that's me and David Box's gay porn that we did together. Party Horn is, I think, available on DVD still. If you guys want to go search for it on Amazon. What happened?
What?
Are you guys gone? I knew it.
We lost him?
Son of a fucking shit. Box.
What will he ever do?
Hold on. Hold on while we try to get the call back. Yeah, it's fucking cutting out. This is ridiculous.
Skype.
I'm gonna mute that while it's working on it. Well, that fucking blows. Anyways, you know as much about the Campbell soup thing as anybody else, right?
I suppose so. I mean, Campbell Soup put out a ad where one dad is feeding his son soup and says, "Luke, I am your father." And then another man comes in and says, "No, Luke, I am your father." And then they have
The kid just slowly lowers his head and starts crying.
No, they seem to be a very happy family. They're a real gay couple. It's not, they are actors, but they are also a real gay couple with their real son. Their names are David and Larry, with their son Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's real pissed off about it.
Cooper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why not?
I like, though, how it's... Why... I could see if it was, like, every commercial was all gay people and people were like, what are you doing here? But, you know, and even then it's like, well, I don't know what you really want anyone to do about that. Like, so you can never see gay people in commercials?
Exactly.
It can't happen?
There are enough gay couples that they should be marketing towards them, too. It's a...
Yeah, if you think about it, for the most part, if you just were to watch your average day of TV, you would think that gay people don't shop, which we know isn't fucking true whatsoever.
Yeah.
But, like, when do you see, you know, I guess you'll see, like, a gay designer in a commercial once in a while, but, like, just generally.
Yeah, but that's just one gay person by themselves.
You don't typically see commercials of, like...
Definitely not raising a kid.
Right, the gay couple with the kid,
Yeah.
or some other, even just, like, equally wholesome image of just a couple out to eat or something. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't...
No,
I don't know. You don't
it's
really
ridiculous.
see it. I'm sure it's happened.
What was it called? The Million Moms March or something.
And again, I don't care. Sorry. I'm not trying to, like, be like, oh, it's bullshit that you don't see it. I don't care one way or another.
No, it makes no difference to me. I like soup.
Mm-hmm.
If Campbell's has the best soup, I'm going to eat it. If it doesn't, I'm not.
Are you guys back?
Yeah, we're here.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Very clever.
Know what happened.
So anyways, yeah, we're in... What?
Did the gays get you through the TV?
Yeah, they're trying.
You guys drinking soup?
These guys
Drinking soup.
have they released the commercial yet?
Mm-hmm.
Have they unleashed it?
Yeah,
They unleashed their gay propaganda.
dude. So that's what we were just talking about. Like, who's opposing this?
Christians, I guess.
Probably.
The main
It's
thing
just a
I saw
safe bet.
is there's a group called the Million Mom March, I believe. I can't find it at the moment, but I think that's what it's called. And it's a bunch of Christian moms saying that they don't like it. They said, you shouldn't be advertising sexual preferences. So basically, they shouldn't have straight couples either.
Is that... They would probably be okay with that.
I'm sure they would be, but...
And they would go, fine, now you can only show a can of soup and list the ingredients.
Yeah.
And just, you know, tell us where I can...
Must be a gender-neutral voice must be reading the ingredients.
Right, and tell us where
A
we can get
robot
it.
with touch-sensitive skin should be selling us this soup.
Dude, but so what... that's what I don't get. So, like, you just want there to never, ever be gay people in commercials? I don't understand that.
Just never ever be gay people anywhere. If
Well, that's
if
the-
a person
the end
sees
goal.
a gay person, it'll turn them gay.
And
They're
Yeah,
like
yeah, and once
they're
you
like
get-
Medusa.
Once you get that gay stink on you, it takes weeks to get off, you know?
right, yeah. We've all been there.
I think it's pronounced stank.
Party horn.
Party
I don't know.
horn.
And
David Box, do you still have the theme music from Party Horn?
Yeah. Do I?
There we go.
hey, is this the music that was playing in the background?
Yeah. And David Box was performing various sexual acts while blowing in a fucking,
Oh, I meant
party horn
behind the
that rolls
cable
out.
soup commercial.
It was called Party Horn. We did a lot of stuff with party horns. All right. Jesus.
No,
That's
people are trying to say because at the end of the commercial, the dads take turns feeding the kids soup for some reason.
Oh
which
man, soup was the least fucking funny thing I thought you were about to say.
But that's the thing is people are
take
upset because the Christians think that it's simulating sexual acts because they happen to be gay. And it's just like, no, they're just feeding their kid. He's hungry. He can't lift a spoon himself. So for this commercial, we're going to feed him together, which is awkward, I guess.
Yeah, it is a little weird. Why is that weirder than because like if I saw a man and a woman doing it, I'm totally admitting that weirds me out.
No, I think it would be weird if a man and woman were doing it too.
I don't know. I think I would take a second after I saw it and just be like, oh well, I guess there's nothing really that weird about it. I'm just not used to seeing it. You know what I mean? And then you'd go, well, hey, there's gay couples with kids now. It's time for us all to just move on. You know what I mean? I'll admit, like, sometimes, like, you see something you're not used to, and you're like, ugh, what is that? Two guys, you know what I mean? Whatever. There's no, like, hate in that. It's just fucking...
Just new and unusual.
It's weird. I would picture being the kid and just being like,
well, how many meals did
just...
you eat as a child where your parents took turns feeding you things?
That actually started more in my late teen years. After I did about a sheet of acid in 4 months, and people had to spoon feed me for a while.
That was it. Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed like a little awkward and strange that they felt the need to have both the dads feeding the kid. Like, oh, we're a happy family. Because nobody does that.
And this kid
you put a bowl of
is too
soup in front of a
old to be
kid and
getting
they eat it. That's how I feed kids.
This kid is, the kid is too old to be getting fed like this. He could clearly be feeding himself this soup. That's what I think is the weirdest thing about this.
Yeah.
I think they had them do that just to be like, hey, just in case you were wondering, we are gay. Yes.
We're both his fathers,
We're
even
both
though they
his
both
dad.
say, I am your father.
Yeah, it just seemed like an unnecessary extra.
We have the video. Do you guys have it over there?
No, I don't have it.
No.
Where's it at?
Here. It's in the spreadsheet. I've got it here.
Oh, go
I'll
ahead,
just-
play it. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, just, I don't see why it's so fucking...
Is that how it starts?
No, I don't know.
Womp, gay people are coming.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no. Hold on. We got an ad.
Don't you know any better than to click on a link before you can see if there's an ad going on? Or just fucking...
It didn't look like there's an ad, and also it like won't let me skip it or anything.
I also want to say that
like
the
it was
ad is
terrible.
taglined "Made for real life." Just so you know,
Yeah.
that this is
Wait,
like
and this is a
hyper real.
commercial they're making me watch before we watch this commercial. That's some shit.
Dude,
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Cooper, I am your father.
That's the
No,
first
no,
ad.
no. I am your father.
that is a little creepy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're trying to
Star
sell
Wars suits.
Star Wars soup.
Yeah.
It's not like they just do that. They're
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars themed soup can.
I'm your real dad, Cooper.
Yeah.
No,
No, we mixed
Cooper,
the sperm
I
together
am.
so we wouldn't know who was the dad.
Dude, I would buy so much Campbell soup if the commercial was then a third guy did it and a fourth guy and a fifth guy and a sixth guy. And like they are all like just coming up in like towels and stuff, just like it's like this huge orgy, and the kid just sits there crying, and it like just it just pans out like 65 fucking dads. It's like, oh god. The kid's just hanging his head in his hands, like
I
Campbell
love
soup.
you,
I would buy cases of Campbell soup immediately. Be like, dude, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'll buy your soup.
No, people
all
are
I needed.
actually throwing out their Campbell's products because of this. Food they've already bought that is perfectly good to eat. They're taking it out of their pantries, which I assume they have pantries. And
Yeah, we're gonna keep your
They're
soup.
taking it out of
I've
their
never had a
plastic bag.
pantry in my life. I have a cabinet that it's shoved full of cans. But okay, I equate pantries with rich people, and they're throwing it away. They're just throwing away perfectly good food because they don't like this.
They have entire closets dedicated to food.
People were throwing it out because of the commercial.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you, Campbell's. I don't like this, and they just threw all this food
Oh my
away.
god, I don't fucking get it,
This
dude.
is obviously a subtle clue that Campbell's has actually put the gay chemical into their soups as part of their homo agenda.
There
Well,
you go.
now
You
that
can't eat that soup.
that we could get into, you know. I mean, we've talked about that on the show before, like the estrogen mimickers in some food packaging, right, Andrea? You know about that shit.
Yes.
So that is actually a thing, and if that was the argument, we'd have to entertain it.
Oh, none
know,
of these
like-
people are smart enough to go into that stuff. They're just angry about gays. That's it. It's just something different that they don't like.
Yeah, which I guess, you know, that's fine. If you want to be like that. I just don't get it.
I don't know why
know?
you would throw food away no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine
I
any
understand
ad
that.
that a company came out with it that would make me go, I could eat this for lunch tomorrow, but nah, I'm just going to toss it in the garbage.
Yeah, that's what they'd say.
What if Campbell's had come out with an ad? What if Campbell's had come out with an ad with a man and a woman feeding their kid, and then at the end of the ad, it was like, marriage is between a man and a woman. Keep it sacred. Keep it real for real life.
I would eat the food. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. That I never give a shit about this stuff. I don't know. I don't care. It's such a non-issue, like, because the whole thing kind of revolves around marriage, which, you know, when you break that down, it's like, should marriage really be incentivized, and do you have to be like in a sexual relationship with the person you marry? Can't it just be fucking because you share a household unit and want things to make more sense for taxes or whatever you need? You know what I mean? Like, I never give a fuck about any of this. When we were just talking to some people on the street, like yesterday or something, about, you know, well, what did she say?
I'm not sure
What
what
were we
you're
talking
talking
about? Somebody, Hobby Lobby's an evil company.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if you can really say they're an evil company because they didn't want to provide contraceptives to their employees. It's like, that's not an evil act. It's just something they don't want to do, and you don't have to understand it or agree with it. But, like, why are you forcing them to? You know, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, and also their employees are entered in a mutual contract, which they can break as well. They don't have to work for Hobby Lobby. They don't have to work for a Christian company. They can go work
That's-
for someone else.
Right, that's the thing.
The thing. I mean, yeah. Also, I still shop at Hobby Lobby, so
Yeah, where else are you going to get your
no
crafts?
harm done, in my opinion.
Yeah, the other one was Salvation
Why do you
Army.
hate gay people?
Me? Because they're fucking annoying. The Salvation Army did that thing where, I forget, like, one of their CEO or whoever, you know, said that as an organization
they-
they didn't support gay marriage, and a lot of people were all up in arms about that. I'm like, dude, I gotta tell you, like, I don't go
Yeah,
there for
those
like
people-
philosophical teaching. I go there for like a fucking like
wait.
85-cent T-shirt.
You
Like,
don't shop at the Goodwill to support the underprivileged people who need jobs in your local community?
No, I shop at Goodwill to make money selling the things for what they're actually worth on eBay.
And then the people who say they're not going to shop at Salvation Army because Salvation Army hates gay people will then go and shop at Goodwill and
That's
think
what I
that
meant.
they're
Never mind.
trading one for the other, but Goodwill is just a giant scam.
Yeah, Goodwill's
Talked about that, too.
Goodwill's way worse if you actually concerned about the ethics of
yeah.
your thrift stores.
You want to try and take a stand, and then you end up giving your money to some fucking billionaire who's
Right.
just running a running a scam.
Goodwill's so
Brainwashed.
clever too, because they never even come out and say they're a charity. If you look close at like their literature and their fucking advertising and everything, it just so heavily gives the image of a charity that you just assume that it is, and the name and everything. And so they get everything just donated to them by people like, I want to get rid of all this stuff and make billions of dollars. And the Goodwill mission is basically employing people that fucking suck, right?
And pay minimum wage to do a retail job.
Right, and it's always like the crackhead, like, oh, Goodwill gave me a second chance in life. It's like, do you mean a shit job? And
Yeah.
and they have
Goodwill
the most.
lets me sort their pants.
Right, they have the most amazing deceptive business plan of all fucking time.
And every time you go to a register, they say thank you for supporting the Goodwill mission.
Right.
I don't know. They have like signs all over the place that they have like classes, like they help people make resumes, and I don't know. I've never looked into it. No, like on the store. Like you can go into a Goodwill as an unemployed person, like a homeless person.
Andrea keeps trying to talk over people. I think she can't hear us sometimes. Whatever.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you guys.
You just don't like what I'm saying.
Wow. Go ahead, Darcy. Sorry.
I mean, I've never looked into the company itself. I'm sure someone's making billions of dollars, but apparently they do actually help some people.
Alex is going to be on the show later. Just texted, thank you for breaking the Goodwill truth. He's always talking about that shit. He hates Goodwill. He fucking hates Goodwill.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Most, charitable appearing organizations are not that way at all. And the bigger their name, the more likely it is that they're doing something corrupt or immoral in a bigger way.
Well, this is just depressing.
Yeah, Susan G. Komen, forget about it. Don't give your money to her.
Who's that?
Locks for Love. Susan G. Komen is breast cancer. She has like the biggest breast cancer awareness.
I've heard that's horrible.
Fundraising. She does like walkathons and stuff, and she makes way more money than someone in that position should make.
Locks for Love is a bad one too.
Locks for Love, they take your hair, they make them into wigs, and then they sell them for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They don't donate them to anybody.
Are
All
you
they
serious?
do is take human hair and then sell them at ridiculous prices because they're very nice wigs.
Oh, that's crazy. Did you?
Yeah.
There's is it in India? I think
Pantene.
the women who shave their heads for religious reasons, and then the temples or whatever sell it off to Americans for expensive wigs. That's another horrible thing.
Andrea, why would anyone in India want to do that?
Nobody in India does that. That is a dirty lie.
Really? Are you sure? We read it on the internet.
Well, perhaps they had a contract. I mean, if you have a contract, you must. What are they supposed to do? Break the contract? I don't know.
You must never break the contract.
Why not?
Because the contract is a sacred document, and because fuck you if you break the contract.
All right.
Well, we are from the contract is very sacred, and you will lose many money if you do not honor your contract.
Can't even remember what we're talking about.
I thought we were talking about gay people.
We used to
So
be.
we were talking about wigs.
It's gone again.
Wigs?
Yeah.
Are there gay people in India?
No.
No.
What would happen to them?
We do not allow these companies to brainwash our citizens.
So no Campbell soup in India anymore?
No. No Campbell soup. Only Salvation Army, Chick-fil-A,
And Progresso.
Junkie.
The what?
The Chunky Progresso soup, sir.
Oh, okay. That's a straight soup?
The straightest soup, the straight as they come.
All right. Do you guys want to plug your doctor's office while you're on?
come to our doctor's office to get your MRI. We will give you a full MRI for full price.
And we will clean up the mess afterwards.
And what's the name of it?
We do it for a very loose operation. It is very nice, but you must sign the contract.
Right. And what's the name of the place?
Dr. Muka Bekete Prashante Deshpande Khan's MRI machine.
All right. I think you guys are getting me delayed or something. Because usually, I don't know, I think there's some delay when you guys are hearing me. Because it's like a bunch of silence in between everything. And you guys are usually way quicker with your Indian names.
Yeah, it must. I don't know. It must be a
See?
delay.
Yeah, there's definitely a delay.
Fuck, we're going to have to...
There's a technical thing.
We're going to have to redo the
Going
call
on.
at some point.
Oh, shut.
Do you guys actually want to take a quick break and re-establish the call, and then we'll bring Alex on because he wants to talk to us about some other radio shows. I don't know what he's got. It's we're just gonna kind of keep tabs of who's successful, and we're gonna try to learn some things. You know what I mean? And just check out some of the powerhouses in the industry.
All right, good. I look forward to this.
So that's the thing we're going to be doing from now
Maybe
on
we'll look then.
with Alex. I got to find some fucking music because I wasn't ready to take a break. But this call, sometimes when we reconnect it, doesn't it help?
Sounds like
Yeah,
it would.
definitely. I feel like we're a little out of sync.
Yeah, we are. We're
See?
completely out of sync. Do you hang up, okay?
See you later.
Fucking morons. Idiots.
It's not their fault.
All right, they're calling back, and we're going to take a quick break. On the Overdose, stay tuned. We got a lot more shit for you coming right up. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like, a high-energy show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Darcy's in the bathroom. Darcy, you want to refill my drink as long as you're up? Thank you. What are you guys doing?
High energy stuff.
Yeah, dude. We got to amp it up a little bit in here.
Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Amp it up.
David Box, how are you feeling? You feeling loose? Feeling good?
Yeah. What are you getting at?
Y'all lubed up?
You nice and relaxed?
I'm saying I want to fuck you, boy.
Oh,
I gotta
no.
spell it out.
You're in the wrong city.
Yeah, I know. There is an underground super train that goes back and forth in like 25 minutes
Whoa.
from New Orleans to Chicago. Yeah. So we could do that. We could meet up and fuck at the train station in the bathroom.
Is that underground train just for the underground gay community?
Right. It's the
They can't
gay
see people.
underground railroad. Literally. But seriously, it's a gay secret gay train.
Big
Secret gay train.
The train is just shaped like a giant wiener.
And salad bowls full of Campbell's soup. Just everywhere on every table. And they're just spilling because the train's rocking back and forth.
Sloshing around.
Yeah. People are
Everyone's
licking it off of each other.
tossing salads.
That's why
Well,
there's
the salad.
that's why all the salad bowls are empty. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
You mean licking boot holes.
Boot holes.
Yeah. All right, sit down, Darcy.
Tongue punching a fart box.
Yeah. Look it up.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, licking buttholes. That's It's like an early 20s thing. It's not so much anymore. In case you're wondering why I haven't been doing that, Darcy.
I was. I think about it
You're
occasionally.
a little bit past your prime in that regard. Butthole's not the same.
That's all right. I get it.
Well,
I don't want to lick your butthole either.
you never did. You pretended to like it. That's a thing that a lot of people talk about all the fucking time. Like comedians and shit. And I don't know. Like getting girls to lick your asshole.
Tossing the salad.
Yeah, it's like so common in comedy that you would think. Is that just because comedians are like depraved weirdos? Or like, is that really common in real life? Because nobody talks about that in real life ever.
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about, though. How many references have you heard in comedy to that? Like,
Oh, tons.
yeah.
I've heard a lot of the finger in the butthole, not so much the tongue flapping, though.
Even Chris Rock did it.
Flapping.
Look, butts are funny. I don't know why you gotta overthink it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all it is?
Yes. Female comedians, you know what? Female comedians always talk about bleached assholes,
Yeah, is that like who does that?
right? Like they talk about it like it's a thing that everybody gets done.
Well, I think it's
Yeah, geez.
rich
Why would a
people do
girl
that.
want to do that? That would be awful.
Think about it. Bleaching your asshole. It sounds horrible. It's gotta burn.
It's gotta burn.
Yeah, you don't care.
It's gotta burn. It's gotta. What does the bleaching of the asshole do? Is it just like a super cleaning of the...
Makes it look nice.
Yeah, it takes away
Yeah.
all the color.
Nice and pink.
I assume it's
Prim and
I don't
pert.
think it gets pink. I think it's just less brown.
Does it get more pert?
Yeah, yeah. It's a pert butthole.
Does it take away some of the droop?
All right. Calm yourself.
Excuse
The
me?
thought of this is really bumming me out.
Yeah,
we were-
me too.
Before we were talking about licking buttholes, and now you're taking it to this other place, and it's
I'm
terrible.
never going to take my pants off again. I'm a never nude now. Good job.
That's fine. I'll just fuck you through your fly.
With the zipper,
Yeah.
with the metal just scraping against your cock.
Yeah, with the button still. By the way, I like that you said cock. I could tell that you felt a little uncomfortable when you said
Little
it.
bit.
But
I'm trying, guys.
you just, you leave the button on, but just undo the zipper.
We can try that later. That's
Move your
fine.
underwear over. That's fine. And I'd like you to put on a scarf, too.
Around the neck or around the face?
And mittens. Around the neck. And I'll hold both ends. And you just kind of just relax and just let me take over.
Sounds like a deal.
Strangle you to death.
Finally.
Hey.
What are we stalling for?
I don't know what's going on
Aren't we
there.
bringing Alex on to talk about a
Yeah.
fabulous show?
Alex, are you here?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Obviously, we don't know how to do a talk show because this is no fucking good at all. I thought I would learn, from some pros, from some people who really know what they're doing and they're pretty successful in the industry. So I told Alex, go out and find us a show that we can kind of observe, and hopefully some of the professional, sensibilities will rub off on us.
Yeah, we need it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you came up with what for us?
Well, I found something on the NPR network, and it's
Ooh.
it's taped locally here in Chicago. It's Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Wait, don't tell me. A lot, Andrea, you were saying at one point before that whenever you tell people you work on a podcast, they go, "Oh, do you like Wait, don't tell me?"
Yeah, that's the number one thing I get asked. Not what's your show about?
Right.
What do you do?
Can we talk about this dumb thing I like?
Oh, word association podcast.
Right.
Wait, don't tell me.
Yeah, but I've heard it plenty of times too. People are like, "Well, I really like Wait, don't tell me," and I'm like, "Really?" They go, "Do you like it?" And I'm like, "No." Not at all. But Alex, you're saying that that this is the kind of
We've
thing.
been wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're doing real things, and I think they're really bridging the gap between comedy and talk radio.
Okay, and they have Bill Curtis as their announcer.
Right.
He's
got some funny jokes. I think.
How long have
First clip.
How long have they been around? Forever, right? They've been on in Chicago forever.
Right. Yeah. Since before I can remember.
Yeah, and me as well. All right, Alex. Well, thanks for helping us out and sending me all these clips. I guess we'll check it out. What's the first one?
We'll check it out. Bill starts the show off right away.
Bill Curtis, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Curtis. Yeah. He starts the show right off with some sharp, witty jokes.
Is it a zinger?
Oh yeah, totally.
Let's check it out. Hold on.
From NPR and WBEZ Chicago, this is Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR News Quiz. I'm the man who gave James Bond his license to Bill Curtis.
What?
No, you see, because his name's Bill, so it rhymes with kill.
Did you hear the laugh that he got right when he just said, I'm the man who gave James Bond his license?
This audience.
Everyone was like, ha, ha, ha.
What a bunch of giddy fucking morons. It's like there was not. It was such a clear fucking setup. There was no joke yet. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Something tells me this audience might be used to laughing things that aren't laughing at things that aren't jokes. I don't know. We'll have to.
That sounded pretty natural.
We'll have to find out. But is that a real audience?
Can we hear it again?
Alex, what do you got on?
It is a real audience.
I don't know if I can.
In front of a live audience?
I don't know if I can even believe it. David Box, you want to hear the joke again? Or just that part where they laugh for no reason? Or both the parts where they laugh for no reason?
Don't tell me, the NPR News Quiz. I'm the man who gave James Bond his license to Bill Curtis.
That's all wrong.
I don't know. That sounded like someone accidentally put the laugh track in a little too early.
No, because it had like a natural rise and fade to it. And Alex says it does sound like they're on a stage once we get into it. And Alex says it's a live audience. I don't know.
Those people
I'm pretty
suck.
sure it is.
Where do they find people like this?
Waiting to see free shows in
Yeah,
Chicago.
that's how it is. Is this doesn't cost anything to go to.
Yeah.
And you're an idiot from some fucking farm town somewhere that's looking for something to do. Let's go see Wait, Don't Tell Me. Jesus. And this is from their podcast. So I think everything we're going to listen to tonight was like what they considered to be the best parts of their last show, right? This is the most recent podcast. Here, you guys want to check out? Huh? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, is Bill Curtis perhaps in the new James Bond movie and we're just missing something that does totally make sense?
No, that's what I thought at first. At first, I was like, licensed to Bill, and I didn't even think of his name. The first time I heard the clip, I was like, hold on. Is there some joke where, like, James Bond is getting charged money for something? And I don't get it because I haven't seen the new previews, or what the fuck is going on here. And then I realized, no. His name's Bill. So
you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
And actually, he is setting himself up for a joke later on. One joke in the whole episode about James Bond.
Oh, he is? Fuck, I hope we have that.
There's one joke about.
All right, so next we're going to meet the host, Peter Sagal.
Right.
And I think, let me see what this is. Hold on.
I think we might highlight another person on the show.
Yeah, well, Paula Poundstone's on. I think she's the full-time member of this stupid show. Hold on.
And here's your host at the Chase Bank Auditorium in downtown Chicago, Peter Sagal.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks, everybody. Good to be back in Chicago. We have a great show for you today. Later on, I will be interviewing supermodel Cindy Crawford about her new memoir. Now, back when I was a young man in my 20s, I didn't know how to get to talk to pretty girls, but I figured it out. Just wait a couple of decades until they have a book to promote.
What a hag. Fuck. Do you hear the crowd reaction at that shitty fucking hack joke? Just that anyone could have thought of? Literally anyone. Hey, you got to write a joke about how you're interviewing Cindy Crawford. Like, well, geez, she never would have talked to me normally. She's promoting a book.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. And why are they interviewing Cindy Crawford? Is that the best they could do?
To promote.
Dude, that's awesome. Ew.
It really is just like a repulsive laugh, isn't it?
Oh, she's just awful. She is an awful woman. So, all right, what do we got? What do we got next? We got a phone call. I guess they take calls. I think everything seems to be also a game on this show.
Well, it's like the NPR quiz show.
Yeah, everything they do.
It's a fun, lively show. They keep it upbeat.
And there's never just any talking. It's just fucking, just let's ask each other weird questions with sort of fucking smarmy jokes laced in. Like, what is this? All right, what do we got next?
Hi, this is Michael Super G McClenny from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, God.
Is Super G your actual middle name, or just everybody there has to have a nickname because you're in Texas?
Yeah, everyone calls me Super G.
Why do they call you Super G? Are you a former ski racer?
Actually, it could be multiple things. I like to think G stands for grateful.
Ooh.
Nerd alert.
Fuck.
He insists on calling himself Mr. G, but he doesn't.
Super G.
Super G.
But he doesn't have a.
But he doesn't know what the G stands for.
He doesn't know why.
His name's Super.
He thinks he likes to.
No, his name's Super Grateful, David Box. That's catchy.
Hey, weren't you listening?
Oh, is that the kind of people that listen to this show? That's your answer for your nickname?
Yeah, everyone calls me Super G.
Why do they call you Super G? Are you a former ski racer?
Actually, it could be multiple things. I like to think G stands for grateful. I'm super grateful to be alive and to be on the show.
Well, that's great. And I'm just...
Let's kill him.
Yeah. That's a hard right to my cynicism right there.
How are they getting those uproarious laughs? Just like...
They have a big sign that says laugh.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's just a giddy environment where nothing adds up.
Each audience member has a crew member next to him that tickles him.
Just they have to hire fucking 75 guys with feathers to come in. Yeah. Everybody lift up your shirts up to your armpits.
Please remove your shoes.
During the show. Yeah. Well, all right. So that's Super G. I wonder if they'll do anything with that. Is that
No, that seems like a fairly run-of-the-mill nickname. I don't see.
I wonder if they'll.
Finally, it's the comedian who'll be performing New Year's Eve at the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco, California. It's Paula Poundstone.
Hey, grateful to have you, Super G. I'm glad you can be with us.
Michael, or do you want to be called Super G?
Super G's fine.
Super G, great. Super G, welcome to the show. You're going to play Who's Bill this time. Bill Curtis or Super B is going to read you 3 quotations from the week's news. Your job, correctly identify or explain.
I need to back it up so you can listen to how she laughs at that joke again.
That
Is going to read you 3 quotations from the week's news. Your job, correctly identify or explain just 2 of them. Do that, you'll win our prize. Scorekeeper Emeritus Carl Super C. Castle's voice on your voicemail. You ready to go?
Man, he really ran with the Super G thing. That was pretty good. Not bad. Just now everybody's...
I mean, I can't believe that was off the cuff. They must have known that guy was gonna call.
Well, Peter's experience. He's not just gonna let an opportunity like that slip through his fingers.
Yeah, Super B, Super C. It's not bad, but this guy is honestly a Super Q. If you want to know the truth, or whatever, a Super F or a Super H.
I'd say it's a super
This
F.
guy's drinking the Campbell's soup.
He's just dumping cans of Campbell's soup on his face in his trailer.
And then he's feeding his baby Campbell's soup.
Yep.
Correctly identify or explain just 2 of them. Do that, you'll win our prize. Scorekeeper Emeritus Carl Super C. Castle's voice on your voicemail. You ready?
Wait, that's the prize? Is that you get someone else on your voicemail?
Yeah, no, that's a good prize.
Oh,
isn't
man.
it?
Well, everyone knows
Super
who that
C.
is.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity.
Carl Super C. Castle.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, oh boy, they can't get enough of this. That they got so excited about the Super G thing.
Yeah. Well, I think I only like that the guy likes to think it stands for grateful. I wonder who actually gave him the nickname, though.
It probably stands for something horrible, which he didn't think of.
Yeah.
Gay.
Yes.
Gay.
They call me super grateful.
Yeah.
Super gay. I can't.
Super gay.
Stupid. All right.
Stands for super grateful.
What do we got? What do we got next, Alex? You know a lot more about this show. Maybe you can kind of explain to us what's about to happen.
Well, yeah. Peter comes through with a good. Well, he showcases his impression.
Oh,
skills.
by the way, there's guests sitting in on the show, and you'll hear them too. One guy is a writer from the Daily Show, and the other is some broad.
No. He's a former writer from the Colbert Report.
Oh, okay.
And we've got Paula Poundstone, of course. But
who's the other woman too?
She writes an advice column.
Oh, okay.
Ask Amy.
Amy Dickinson.
Yeah.
She's fucking horrible, dude. I know we haven't even gotten to the clips yet, but I edited them, and so I was listening to bits of them. She is just fucking grating to listen to. It's just
That's why she
painful,
writes
dude.
for a newspaper.
To be honest, I really didn't include her in anything. I just wrote "hole" on the piece of paper.
Right. She's a hole. All right, so next we got what? We got Peter's gonna open up a little bit and give us a little improv.
Yeah. He's gonna showcase his impression skills right here.
Okay, let's see here.
It is encouraging, I think, to see the Republican presidential candidates engaged in that most presidential of activities, whining. We all remember, for example, when Ronald Reagan defeated the Soviet Union. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall!
I think it was because they were up past their bedtime and they just got sour and whiny and they didn't have snacks.
They were overtired,
They
as
were
my mother
overtired.
used to say.
Exactly.
What was that?
What were they really talking about?
I don't even know what they were doing. Whenever the clip comes on, it's so hard not to zone out. It's just so fucking bad.
It's pandering.
Well, okay, you've got the left-wing pandering stuff, but just the pace and the guy's fucking... It's good, I think. My broadcaster's voice. I want to present things naturally to you in this voice that no one would ever use to speak with in civilized society. It's fucking...
Well, that's the only way we'll understand.
Dude, I don't even know what they did. What was that?
I don't know. I think they were saying that Ronald Reagan was gay.
They were commenting on the Republican debate from the other night.
Okay.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Tear down this wall.
Wow.
Whining. We all remember, for example, when Ronald Reagan defeated the Soviet Union. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall!
That was way too authentic of a whine voice, too. Like, I don't even think I could imitate that nearly that well, you know? This guy's a real Q.
Yeah, he actually speaks like that in real life. That's why he needs the broadcaster's voice.
That is his normal voice.
To cancel out the gay Reagan that's lying underneath.
Yeah.
Soviet Union. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall!
Can you even... But can you do that even? Tear down this wall!
You sound like an old woman.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Ooh, slutty.
he did it so naturally.
I think it was because they were up past their bedtime and they just got sour and whiny and they didn't have snacks.
They were overtired,
They were
as my mother
overtired.
used to say.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Is he
Not like
saying
me
that-
when I'm out at my sleepovers and I get sour and whiny and I haven't had any cocks. Jesus.
Why did any? That was.
What? Whatever. I went for it.
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
I don't know.
Good one.
You interrupted me. I forgot. So.
Dick.
Holy fuck, guys. What happened?
You stopped playing hilarious clips. Let's go.
Well, I think next we have a joke, a zinger from Paula.
Oh, they've all been zingers so far.
Paul is funny. Now, she's a veteran comedian, right? She knows.
Right,
I think she knows what she's doing. She can probably hold her own in a little bit of an improv session.
Exactly. She makes her own path.
So this
You'll
is
see.
some of that really quick-witted kind of biting stuff they do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on.
The quick-witted zingers. You'll see.
Let's see.
They demanded that in future debates, this is all true, there will be no shots of people leaving the stage during the debate to go to the bathroom. And they each want equivalently
Well, wait a minute.
nice green rooms.
How long is the debate?
Well, it's
It's like
a couple
hours.
hours.
Yes.
Okay, but they
Forever.
can't wait a couple hours?
Paula.
I want a
sometimes
leader that can slap on a catheter. That's what I want.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
What?
Dick.
Fucking Wicked Witch of the West over there.
That's that Amy Dickinson chick. She's fucking horrible.
Oh, was that her?
But see, this is
She's
the
the
problem.
worst.
This is the biggest problem I have with this show is like, there's never a fully formulated joke. It's just, hey, the politician should wear a catheter, and it just gets a huge laugh. Like, what?
Why? Yeah, but why?
I want a leader with a colostomy bag.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Dude, that lady's horrible.
That's what I want.
Real? How is that real?
No, I don't understand any of this. This is all wrong. It really is, but I think they actually redeem themselves a few minutes later because they start talking about the some recall having to do with Chipotle and E. coli bacteria and stuff, and a lot of people reported diarrhea.
Oh.
So you know they gotta. Yeah, you know
What is
that.
that?
I'm already chuckling.
They show that they're health conscious and they know what's going on, and you'll see here.
Okay.
They make some jokes that shouldn't be taken lightly.
All right, so this is some good social commentary and some clever jokes, I'm sure.
Chipotle restaurants have closed because of an E. coli outbreak. It causes, quote, explosive diarrhea.
Whoa!
Taco Bell, realizing that Chipotle was getting into their lane, announced their new... this is great. It's breakfast next week.
What the fuck?
Wow.
He made a poop joke.
Did you hear that audience? It sounded like they were going to riot.
Taco Bell, realizing that Chipotle was getting into their lane.
Are you kidding me? A Taco Bell giving you diarrhea jokes? A joke? Jokes? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? A guy that can't speak in consistent tenses? Or fucking... That wasn't right either. All right.
That's
know what you mean.
was a nuanced, well-crafted joke. That was the most complex joke they've told so far.
Well, okay,
Exactly.
now, as you go on through the episode, I did notice that the jokes start to become kind of more like jokes. And it's not just the audience just laughing for no reason at a person, the one who raised their voice at the end of the conversation.
Announced their new... this is great. It's breakfast next week. Their Listeria Crunch Wrap. It's gonna be awesome.
Kiss new.
Meanwhile, the audience is pretending like they know what that word is.
Right. It's almost like they realized they were on a radio show.
I don't know what that word means. Does anyone know listeria? Is that some like fucking bowel disease?
Sounds bad.
Yeah, it must be. Hold on. I bet Google knows.
Some kind of thing.
Hold on.
Meaning to the brownie bowl.
Oh no! Wait, we can't miss that line. This is this fucking broad, Amy Dickinson.
Listeria Crunch Wrap. It's gonna be awesome.
It gives new meaning to the brownie bowl.
Yeah. Now we should say Chipotle. It's
What does that mean?
Oh,
Yeah, is a brownie bowl a thing?
I don't. But like,
Wow.
that's
Well,
not what it
well,
now.
yeah.
So people are gonna shit in the bowls, and then the restaurant's gonna serve them to you.
I don't know.
Is that the joke? See, it's
That
not.
sounds like a good deal.
It gives new meaning to the brownie bowl.
It's
Well,
not.
you know, it gives new meaning.
What's the brownie bowl?
Exactly, yeah.
And what
you
meaning?
know.
What meaning did the brownie bowl have originally?
Yeah.
That now is kind
Now
of
that
thrown
now
on its
Come on.
meaning.
thrown on in. This just totally changes the brownie bowl because I know clearly what she's saying is now everyone in Chipotle is going to be having diarrhea and they're going to be shitting in bowls and giving them back to the restaurant workers who are going to package them up and sell them to other people.
I thought it was more of a
Right?
toilet bowl
Come on.
being brown from the diarrhea.
What did you think was going on?
Forget everything
what did
you
think
thought
happened?
you knew about brownie bowls.
Yeah, they're shit now. They're made of diarrhea now, I guess. Hold on.
It gives new meaning to the brownie bowl.
Yeah. Now we should say
Ooh.
We don't want to eat shit.
Brownies.
No.
Chipotle, it's one of these newer places. It's not really a fast food restaurant. It's a category called fast casual food. While your trips to the bathroom after eating there will be fast clenched.
That's hard to recover from that.
Okay, I'm just mad now. I don't know, dude. I'm starting to get where like this is not even funny. Kind of like what did that mean? I mean, I know what it means. I shouldn't say what did that mean. I should say was that supposed to be like that wasn't a pun or a clever thing? It didn't rhyme. Like what?
It's alliteration.
Well,
But you're
hey,
gonna be
well,
fast clenched.
Speaking,
Is that not a reach, David Box?
No, not fast clenched. It was what was it? Fast casual. Well, you're gonna be fast clenched.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I get it now.
It was just really bad.
Well, no, I get it, but like, how is it? How is
That's
it supposed
a pun.
to be? How is it supposed to be clever? It's not a pun.
It's not.
Sure, yeah. I know what a pun is.
Andrea.
She knows what a pun
And
is.
that was one. Look,
Andrea.
this is fast becoming my favorite show. Can we listen to more?
Well, hey,
Are there
Ben,
more poop jokes?
Hey, Ben.
What?
Next clip.
Hold on. We didn't even finish this one yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, we did.
All right.
We did, because listen how it ends. I thought it was perfect.
Clinched. That's hard to recover from that.
That's the perfect thing to say right there. Really hard to recover from that comedically. That was horrible.
Well, next
I mean,
segment,
I know the feeling of like making a joke that doesn't work on the fly. I'm sure I do it every episode, and it's embarrassing and it fucking feels horrible inside. But it really does. But that was written ahead of time.
Yeah.
You understand
someone
that,
wrote
right?
That down,
Someone-
and someone else said, yes, do that.
Someone wrote that and said, "Oh, okay, because you'll have to clench your butthole," which we probably can't even say on this stupid fucking clean station, and because you're gonna have diarrhea from the food. So yeah. So you yeah, it works. And by the way, if you do have to shit, shit into a bowl and tell the workers that it's brownies. Because we're changing the meaning of that shit.
And it's going to save us so much money.
Right. And we're just shifting the paradigm on the brownie bowl.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Right.
a business.
Brownie bowl's not going to be like what you thought it was.
At all anymore. Not even a little.
Interesting.
Yeah, now it's poo. All
We're
right.
reinventing the brownie bowl.
Sorry, dude, I think we've done it. What's such a fucking asshole. I know you would have just kept doing it as many times as I did too. What do we got next? Oh, wait a second. I think I like this. Super G, I guess, is still on the phone. We're just doing little clips here. And this is all from one show. This is all their last show. And Super G, they've still got on the phone playing some fucking retarded game, I'm sure. And where he has to fucking guess which city doesn't allow clowns in elevators. Some dumbass trivia question.
Right.
San Diego.
But
Oh,
the beauty
Andrea.
of this clip, we get a little taste of Paula Poundstone's improv skills. She really gets to showcase them right here.
This is oh, wait a second. I almost did the wrong one. You're right. That is what we're doing. Yeah, that's right. Paula Poundstone.
So they're studying human behavior. They're not studying like motility or anything like that.
What's motility?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh,
Well,
Before it even happens, listen to the fucking just listen to this just nitrous fucking gassed out zombie audience.
what is that?
Yeah, what is that? Oh!
Motility.
or anything like that.
What's motility?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh,
Well,
come on.
Paula, when a man and woman
I think
love each other
stayed in
very
one
much.
once, didn't I?
A motility?
Didn't I stay in a motility?
That's what Tom does that.
Motility 6. What is that's?
Oh man. Oh god, it's sort of like when you go too fast over a bump in your car. You just get that fucking like feeling in like your crotch and your stomach and everything just drops out and you're like, "Oh god." It was like that.
Does that really happen?
But longer lasting. To listen,
Yeah.
that's how I feel when I listen to this. It's just my stomach is just fucking dropping. I feel scared and confused. Like what?
Cringy. It makes you cringe.
What was that? I stayed in a motility. Is that?
Wait, hold on. No, we can't skip over the fact that somebody tried to say, well, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
That's like the kid who was kind of funny in 7th grade would have made that joke at the same fucking pace, and done it just as well. Yeah, what a man and a woman. But motility? I don't think I agree with every one of the 125 people in that studio who are laughing. The motility. I don't even know what to say about it.
There isn't much to say about it.
It's just giddiness. It's just nervous, giddy behavior and reactions.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? It's not that they have a person there tickling everybody. They're holding everybody in there at gunpoint. Mm-hmm. And it's all nervous laughter. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Seems to be the right thing. I can't imagine anything else.
And that is funny.
Wait, I can we do the motility thing one more time? Because I kind of can't believe it. I don't even know how to make fun of it because it's so weird.
I don't know if I can listen to that again.
Yeah, we can rewind that.
I know, I kind of
Oh,
don't
Well,
know.
Paula, when a man and woman love each other very much.
Once, didn't I?
A motility?
Didn't I stay in a motility?
No,
This
no,
is
you
a
didn't.
woman that gets paid for being funny.
Yeah,
that's like her job.
but like that was that was for them. That was like a highlight of this episode. That was awesome. That was really just she kind of got opened up and really fucking and came through with some great improv there. You know.
That's what Tom does at.
Motility 6. What is...
Right, yeah, we didn't get it. Motility 6. Now we got it.
And what was the thing he said? That's where Tom stays.
Yeah,
what was that? Is he implying that Tom
Motility
hangs
6.
out at motels?
That's where I get to become a woman. Every Wednesday night with my Craigslist friend.
And a can of Campbell's soup.
Mm-hmm. There's the tagline.
The sperm. Can we say that on NPR?
You
No,
just
probably
did.
not. No.
No, you can say sperm on NPR.
It's how fast they go.
It's how fast the sperm go? You know,
Do you guys watch television?
Must we compete in everything?
Speaking of competition.
Yes!
Oh, people are competitive, aren't they?
Here she says, can we say sperm on NPR?
Oh, you can't say sperm. Oh, I said sperm.
We're so edgy.
Bill, how did Super G do in our quiz?
Super G is Super 3. Got them all right.
Well done.
David Box, do you have a throwing up sound effect?
Super J, Super 3. What?
Do you have a throwing up sound effect?
Yeah. Stand by.
Do it like 15 times after he says this. Hold on.
Doing our quiz.
Super G is Super 3.
That's what I wanted. That was what I wanted all along.
I know. Yeah, that felt good.
See, if we had writers.
Bill, how did Super G do in our quiz?
Super G is Super 3. Got them all.
That's what we would write. Yeah, they really like the Super G thing. And it doesn't have to make sense, you know? Things could be funny that don't make any sense or have any sort of relevance or fucking basis in reality or anything at all. Any kind of clever twist or wordplay or anything. It's just you just say things that kind of sound like the other things and everyone laughs.
Quiz.
Super G is Super 3. Got them all right.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Super G.
Rock on, Chicago.
We will. Bye-bye.
Rock on, Chicago.
My God, Chicago.
We will. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're going to keep rocking here. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Super G.
Rock on, Chicago.
We will. Bye-bye.
We will. Bye-bye. That's not one of the proper responses to rock on. If you're a if you're a rock on kind of guy who actually gets that said to you, then you've got your thing you do and you're like slick with it. But like if you're just a person who would think that would be a really fucking as it is just a really lame thing to say to somebody. Somebody said rock on our show, we'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever. Thanks. You know what I mean? Or
if that's what you want.
Or we'd highlight it and make fun of it, and mimic them. But one of the proper answers is not, okay, we will. Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Super G.
Rock on, Chicago.
We will. Bye-bye.
We will.
We will. Bye-bye.
That's like how you say goodbye to a child on the phone. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, whatever. See ya.
Rock on, Uncle Peter. Okay, I will. Dude,
Poor Super G.
these guys.
No, you know how good he feels about
He
himself
is
right now because he was on this show.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
he's elated. He has. This is the highlight of his year.
Well, he's super grateful. It's true.
Super grateful.
That's his nickname. Super grateful.
Do you think he just goes around saying thank you like every 30 seconds?
Dude, do you think that's what his friends say? Why do you call that guy Super G? You know what they say? We've never called him that.
Who is Super G?
That guy just made that shit up to sound cool on the radio. In fact, we stopped hanging out with him 8 months ago because we found him alone in a room with a cat doing something weird.
Yeah, we specifically called him super gay for about 6 months.
Yeah. Super G fucks everyone's pets, and they had to stop hanging out with him.
Well, now he's famous.
They actually
Watch your kids.
Stupid
Watch your
now.
wives.
they actually
watch
called
your
him
pets.
they actually called him Bestiality Steve, and when they asked when they asked him his nickname, he had to just come up with one on the spot. Super G.
Super.
All right, what do we got next? I think they get into some politics and some music and some cool stuff here. I'm sure this is going to be good.
Yeah,
Alex, why don't you fill us in?
we touch into a bit of pop culture.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to spoil it. Well,
I think they're talking about what's the fucking guy's name? One of the Paul Ryan, the Republican candidate from a few years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And
they're talking about quite a popular band.
yeah, and about his possibly being a fan of the band. Let's hear this. Oops.
Such a classic Rage Against the Machine fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to bring in an ionizer. So like, wait a minute. The Venn diagram of Paul Ryan and Rage Against the Machine fans is just Paul Ryan.
So he.
All right, again, that got a huge laugh, and that's not an actual joke. It doesn't make sense. A Venn diagram of Paul Ryan and Rage Against the Machine fans first of all, that could only be just him, because you chose one person to be one side of your Venn diagram. So do you expect him to split into a bunch of other fucking, identities and personalities just for your stupid joke that you didn't think about before you said it? What is he supposed to do?
I don't think that's asking too much.
He's one side of the Venn diagram. The other side is Rage Against the Machine fans. In the middle is just Did you guys heard that, right?
Against the Machine fans. Diagram of Paul Ryan and Rage Against the Machine fans is just Paul Ryan.
So he. So he is.
And you could tell I don't know what he said there, but he knew right away that made no sense. And what did he say?
Just Paul Ryan.
So he. So he is a.
Oh no, he didn't. He goes, I guess that's the point here. These fucking overconfident morons. They just shouldn't be successful whatsoever. I don't understand this. What is the thing? What are people enjoying about this?
I keep thinking that this is like I have to keep reminding myself this isn't a satire, that it's not like a parody.
Yeah,
But no,
definitely.
it's so weird, and the jokes are so not there. Like if you were gonna make a satire, part of the satire would be the jokes, and you'd be writing lame jokes.
The other part would just be the satire.
Exactly. See? Now there's what I'm talking about. And so You know what I mean? Like if you were actually gonna make this up, you would do a way better job. Like this is it's so weird. I don't even know what they're doing a lot of the time. I don't understand it.
Rage Against the Machine fans is just Paul Ryan.
So he, wait a minute. So he is a fan of the
applause. What were those people reacting to? Like, I could see if you were in a giddy crowd initially going ha, and then going a second later, wait a second, that didn't make any sense. But they continue to laugh.
Right, so he is a fan of the anarchist punkish band Rage Against the
exactly.
Machine. Does Rage Against the Machine know this?
The anarchist punkish band, I think. I don't know. I have to pretend I know what I'm talking about at all times because that's what they taught me in broadcasting school. And I need to enunciate in a way that people who speak all dialects will be able to readily understand. But they're a punk-ish band. No, they're not, you Q. They're not at all. Not at all.
They have an aggressive sounding name.
They're punk-ish. They're funk rap kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're not a punk band. Hard rock, I'd even give you maybe some fucking, even though metalheads would fucking throw their fucking radio out the window to hear this, or their laptop, actually. Fucking not on radio. They might be considered, metal influence to some people. You know what I mean? But I don't think you're getting away with punk.
No.
This contemporary jazz group, Rage Against the Machine, with overtones of Baroque classical. Fucking idiot. What were you saying, Andrea? I'm sorry.
I was just saying, cut him a little bit of slack. He did amend his statement and describe them as punk-ish.
Right. Well, because he can't be wrong.
Well, they are angry.
That's the one thing you'll notice about guys like this. You'll never hear him go, "Oh shit, that was stupid. Why did I fucking say that?" You don't have to swear even, but you know what I mean? You'll never hear that sentiment of like, "Oh, whoops."
Fuck, I fucked.
You'll never hear him be like, "I'm gonna fuck your fucking grandmother and make you watch."
I'm gonna fuck your grandmother.
I'm gonna fuck your grandma.
I'm gonna put on a wig and heels at the Motility 6 and be my true self for an evening.
If you put me and your grandmother in a bed, it's just your grandmother.
So here they're gonna expand on the Rage Against the Machine thing a little bit, I think, because we're at the end of the day. I mean, we can poke fun, but we're dealing with professionals. You know what I mean?
Right. They're professionals, and of course,
they're a lot more successful than us. That's for sure.
Of course, and of course, because of that, they've got more zingers.
Yes.
Yeah, they're funnier and smarter.
Yes, and they're probably all Jews.
I don't think Brian went as far as playing their music at rallies and stuff. Probably because Mitt Romney's ears would have bled. That happened.
I think he's
Romney's an old guy. Can't listen to Rage Against the Machine.
forming a quartet. They're a Rage Against the Machine.
Hold on. Listen to how poorly this is. I think this is at Amy Dickinson again. Listen to how poorly she formulates this thought. This is great. Hold on. And it just comes out of nowhere.
I think he's forming a quartet. They're a Rage Against the Machine quartet.
Oh,
They're
I think like a barbershop.
Yeah, barbershop. They're going to do those songs in barbershop.
Like Trent Lott used to have?
Yeah. That would be awesome.
That would be great. F you, I won't do what you tell me. Yeah. F you, I won't do what you tell me.
F you, I won't do what you tell me.
F you, I won't do what you tell me.
I can't believe that they made that harmony. Just they improv that.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Like they had known each other forever.
Guys, let's keep it clean. F you, I won't do what you tell me.
Wait.
Not gonna lie, I half wanted one of you to join in, but all right.
So wait, was she saying that Paul Ryan was gonna start a Rage Against the Machine quartet? Was that her joke?
Yeah,
Is that he was gonna do that?
Rage Against the Machine was technically a quartet. I don't know what she was going for because he helped her out there.
Yeah.
He really helped her out with the barbershop thing and it made it go somewhere. But she was just...
But then she said, yeah, quartet, like in a barbershop.
Is that what she said?
They only hang out in a barbershop.
Hold on. Wait, I gotta hear that. Hold on.
Forming a quartet. They're a Rage Against.
Because wait, listen to the beginning. From the beginning, she has nothing here. She just took the floor, and now she's just.
She probably just hadn't talked in a while and felt she had to say something.
She has nothing. Hold on.
That happened.
I think he's forming a quartet. They're a Rage Against the Machine quartet.
Like a barbershop.
Yeah, They're gonna do those songs in barbershop. Like Trent Lott used to have? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Do the songs at barbershop.
Do those songs in bar. Well, I think to be fair, she did mean the genre of barbershop.
In barbershop.
In barbershop.
In the key of barbershop.
I think they're gonna like have. I think he's making like a band, or no, like they're just gonna. You mean a barbershop quartet? You fucking cunt! Where are you going with this?
In a barber shop.
Are you kidding me? Is that the best?
I'm now imagining Paul Ryan in like a black barber shop trying to sing Rage Against the Machine.
I heard.
Does it work?
F you.
I heard he's gonna have like a group. No, they're gonna Oh.
F you.
Shut up.
Yeah. Fucking stupid broad, dude.
So these people make money doing this?
I guess.
Is that a thing? Or are they just doing it for funsies on the side?
Well,
somebody's making money off of this.
The two lady, the one lady's a guest, you know.
I don't think Ryan went as far.
This one.
Barbershop.
Like Trent Lott used to have?
Yeah. Forming a quartet.
I just want to hear the bewilderment against. She's a helpless doe that just wandered into the middle of a field, and there's a UFO just shining a really powerful light in her eyes.
Mitt Romney's ears would have bled. That happened.
I think he's forming a quartet. They're a Rage Against the Machine quartet.
I meant like a barbershop.
Yeah, They're gonna do those songs in barbershop.
Like a barbershop quartet. Like he doesn't even want to hear it.
F you won't do it. I mean, I won't do what you tell me. F you.
F you.
Fucking idiots. And that got such a fucking huge laugh too. Oh my god, did they applaud that? I cut it out of the clip, but like that was like a huge standing ovation for that.
That went on for like 4 days.
Right.
Well, it was funny.
Alex likes this show. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. We're being a little.
Sorry, Alex.
We're being a little hard on them. I think maybe they'll. I keep hoping they'll redeem themselves. You know.
Well, that motility joke was very funny. I mean.
Well, it's a good show, and of course, Paula Poundstone comes through with a good joke right here.
Oh, really? Is this another gem from Paula Poundstone? So now they're interviewing Cindy Crawford.
Right.
There's more?
These.
Yeah.
The Cindy Crawford, they got her on the show, and Paula Poundstone comes through with a zinger right here.
Yeah, we honestly, David Box, we could have pulled a clip from every 2 minutes of the show, like any small section of the show. It's basically, this is a show that they make for other people to make fun of, and nobody's been taking advantage of it. That's basically the whole point of this show. Hold on. Let's see. Turn it down. There we go.
I love this. Now, there's
this. We'll talk about when we had to give the plants shots, because we did that also.
You were walking up and down the rows injecting corn?
Yeah.
You had to give the plants shots? And then did somebody come behind you with lollipops?
No, little Band-Aids.
Now you.
Was it a real doctor's office? I'm an idiot. Was it like that?
Are you an actual nurse?
Did you make the corn wait in a little room before you gave him the shots? Did you make the corn fill out? Did you make the corn fill out a bunch of paperwork before you saw him? Did you ask the corn if they had insurance? Sorry.
Is the corn afraid of needles?
Are you a doctor?
Did you do a full checkup on the corn, or did you just give them shots? Did you ask the corn if they had any allergies?
Doctor, are you a doctor?
Did you put out little magazines that nobody reads for the corn? When the other corn was waiting, did they make awkward conversation and avoid talking about the reasons they're there? Was their kids playing with one of those toy bead things? All right.
Are you a doctor?
Did you set up? Fuck. Did you set up health pamphlets for the corn to read? Fuck, I had something way better than that, and it just totally flew out of my head.
Well, you're a regular Paula Poundstone.
Fucking
Are
Christ.
you a doctor?
Yes. We get it. All right. What comes next, Alex? I know we got way more of this show to go. I mean,
This
we got a
is
few
quickly
clips
becoming
left.
my favorite show.
Well, we've got the in-depth interview with Cindy Crawford.
Oh, okay. And this is where they get into like some of her childhood, I think, and talk about. They were talking about how she grew up on a farm, right? And they're still doing the corn thing, I guess.
Well, Cindy Crawford, it is a pleasure to talk to you. We have
Oh no, I got that mixed up. Sorry, we're one behind. We just did the corn one, and then we're setting up another corn one. This is this is just when they decide they can't have a normal conversation anymore, and they need to start playing a game.
Well, Cindy Crawford, it is a pleasure to talk to you. We have asked you here to play a game we're calling...
Sweetie, okay. Look up, look right. Make love to the camera, baby. Yes, that's it.
Now, that has nothing to do with the game we're going to play.
Again, I'm just like, what was that?
That was a very catchy name for a game.
Like, what the fuck was that supposed to be? I mean, I guess
creepy man talking.
I get it. It's supposed to be the photographer, but like
that hasn't been a thing
that's
for
not
like
a-
20 years.
and it's not a joke. It's not.
No, I think maybe you don't get it because she used to be a model.
Oh,
Right.
Cindy Crawford is she kind of
That's
rose
Cindy
fame
Crawford.
through
I get it.
modeling.
And so they would take pictures of her.
Yeah, so usually she would work with a photographer.
Right. And Ben,
you guys.
it's banter.
Oh, that's what this is.
You know, you don't have to get defensive because these jokes are going over your head.
I know. Maybe I'm just not smart enough for this show. I mean, after all, they're supposed to be like Democrat, like cool liberals, right? On this show,
Right.
so we know
They
that.
are that. They're not supposed to. They are that.
Okay.
They are smooth liberals.
Yes. So we know they're smart.
Right.
Well, smarter than us. Hold on.
Yeah, especially considering how long it's taking for you to understand this, I'd say, yeah, they're smarter than you.
Maybe I just don't get it. Let me listen to it again.
Yes, that's it.
Now, that has nothing to do with the game we're going to play.
Oops, wait, sorry.
Well, Cindy Crawford, it is a pleasure to talk to you. We have asked you here to play a game we're calling...
Sweetie, okay. Look up, look right. Make love to the camera, baby. Yes, that's it.
Now, that has nothing to do with the game we're going to play.
Sweetie, okay. Does this smell like chloroform? Your night is about to get horrible.
Yeah, everything about that just made me cringe inside.
Yeah.
And suffice to say, these people watch Bill Maher every week.
Is this the same crowd as Bill Maher?
This is the exact crowd of Bill
Okay.
Maher.
Let's see where else.
After they're done
Real-
making Wait, Don't Tell Me, Bill Maher comes in.
Let's see where else they go with this.
We just wanted to hear Bill say it. You know everything about modeling. Why would we ask you about that? But what do you know about making models? We're going to ask you about the other...
Oh God.
They really flipped this
Can't
one
you just
on
have
her.
can't you just have a conversation? You got a guest on, I wouldn't give a fuck to talk to Cindy Crawford. I don't even think she's hot, but like she's like too skinny, right? Like if I remember right, she's from the time when models just looked like 12-year-old boys.
I think
right?
you're confused because now models look like 12-year-old boys with big fake boobs.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Big titty 12-year-old boys.
It's basically what it is now.
I know a lot about modeling.
No,
Why do you know so much about what 12-year-old boys look like?
That's the better question.
But Vin, if I'm
What?
correct, Sydney Crawford today looks like Caitlyn Jenner today.
Does she? Is that true?
Well, in my opinion.
Do you think
I'm
Caitlyn
looking
Jenner brought in a
Andrew's looking
picture of Cindy Crawford and was like, I just want to look like this?
Andrea, send me.
She brought it in the picture and she said, "I want this."
And they were like, all right, break out the scalpel.
Andrea, send me that picture if you can find like a comparison picture. Send it to me real quick.
Oh my God.
I want to see. Do they look a lot alike?
Yeah.
Caitlyn
Kind
Jenner
of.
and Cindy
Yeah.
Crawford?
No.
All right, Dallas Goldbug, get on it.
Oh my God.
They really do look exactly alike.
I got to see this. Send it to me.
All right. Yeah. I'm getting it.
Stupid
Oh, that's the noise of Andrea sending me a hilarious picture. Hold on a second. Andrea's saying, should we give out the phone number? Why didn't you just say it on the show?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay. It's 630-599-RUBS, R-U-B-S. If you'd like to join the show, 630-599-RUBS. Call us up. Stop it, Andrea. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's 2 pictures of Caitlyn Jenner, stupid.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Hold on. Let me
No,
see.
not.
Hold on.
I noticed
two
that they
different
look
Vinny's
people.
not the best with faces.
exactly alike. They look exactly alike.
Yeah. It's spooky.
That's 2 pictures.
No, that's Caitlyn Jenner and another actress. That's not Cindy Crawford.
Oh, yeah. That's the chick from American Horror Story.
Yeah, that.
okay.
What's her name?
Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But they do look very similar.
All right. Hold on.
Yes.
I got another one.
She was the one that
This-
tweeted.
That strong jawline.
She was the one that tweeted that she was proud to be compared to a brave woman like Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh,
like,
so brave.
No, I think you're missing the point, Jessica Lange.
You look like a man.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here.
This one is
No,
Cindy
there's
Crawford, right?
nothing there. Cindy Crawford does not look like Caitlyn Jenner.
They have the same cheeks.
No, Caitlyn Jenner looks like Cindy Crawford.
All right, who
No.
gives a fuck? Whatever. I forget what my point
can
was
see
originally.
I see it.
That maybe since you have such a high-profile guest, you might want to get into some conversation and fucking hang out and see what can happen and get something interesting going on with them. But no, hey, we gotta play the fucking jack-off quiz game that no one even likes. Here we go.
Kind of model, the scale model kind. Get 2 out of...
Oh yeah, and we're gonna ask you about models, but not the kind of model you.
Making models. We're going to ask you about the other kind of model, the scale model kind.
The scale
Get 2 out
model.
of 3 questions right. You'll win our prize for one of our listeners, Carl's voice on their voicemail. Bill, who is supermodel Cindy Crawford playing for?
Brian Day of Columbia, South Carolina.
All right. Ready to do this? You ever make models when you were a kid or with your kids?
Legos? Do those count?
No. All right, that's good. All right, here's your first question about...
100 people just belly laughed at that.
Well, he kind of slighted Cindy Crawford.
That's
That's hilarious.
No.
He came in with a slick one.
And he's just the problem with this guy is he's too fucking manly. You know what I mean? That's like the biggest issue. He makes me feel insecure, I think. You know what I mean? He's like the brawny guy. He's fucking
Because you're not manly enough.
That's how I feel when I listen to him.
Your kids?
Yeah, that's how we feel when we're around
Legos?
you.
Do those count?
No. All right, that's good. All right, here's your first question about models. Dr. Henry Tribe of Birmingham, England, holds a Guinness World Record because he created what? A 1-to-1 scale model of his own house, which critics say is just another house. B, the world's largest model of an E. coli bacterium. Or C, the world's largest collection of model cuts of meat.
my God.
Oh.
What kind of answers are those?
Incidentally, I've just decided that if I find a genie bottle tomorrow and I have 3 wishes, I am wishing for 3 tracheotomies for these people.
3 each?
Andrea, that wouldn't work out. That would be 9 wishes.
One of them
What
is
was
true.
B? I think I might have to go with. Yeah, I gotta go with B.
Very good. You're right. He does, in fact, have the Guinness World Record for the largest. He has the Guinness World Record for the largest model of an E. coli
Okay,
bacteria.
he needs to get a life.
I was about to. No, it's not him who needs to get a life. It's the guy with the second biggest. Because he put so much effort into it, and he didn't even get the record. All right, here is your next question. That's very good.
Can I just point out
is that the second largest one was built afterwards.
Here is your next question. That was very good.
Yeah, he just knows that his audience is stupid enough to not realize that a 1-to-1 ratio is the same thing, and he had to point it out.
I don't know about that.
Jokes are the ones that you have to explain.
I honestly think it's just a bunch of nervous, tittering, fucking boring people that don't get out enough, that are just, they can't stop laughing at nothing. You know, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just this. I bet the whole studio.
Nothing is funny on this show.
I
It's
imagine
so
they're all
uncomfortable.
wearing sandals and socks.
Yeah, it would be the
whole
sandal and sock
audience.
crowd. Well, it's comfortable, Darcy. I don't care what I look at. Don't look at or what I look like. Don't look at me then. Care what I look at. What a bumbling fool I am. All right, we got a couple more of these. I imagine this is probably getting old at this point.
Nah.
I love this.
I mean, I kind of want to finish it out. In this one, I think they were talking about an article that was going around about how if your pet cats were a lot larger and around your size, that they would eat you. Which I was kind of like, yeah, because then they'd be a lion. So
It's
what?
a normal conversation.
And they would be
Right.
hungry.
And which Paula can relate to because she has a lot of cats.
Yeah, but she doesn't think they're gonna eat her.
No.
That's the whole thing. She's not buying into this. Hold on.
Your problem, Paula, is you can't handle the truth about your cats.
First of all, started off with a gem. What, don't you guys know that every time you say you can't handle the truth, that's hilarious forever for 25 years after that shitty movie was
I didn't
made?
even recognize it. I didn't.
Oh, believe me, that's what he was going for.
Your problem, Paula, is you can't handle the truth about your cats.
No, my cats don't want to eat me. They really don't. I have 15 cats and no kids at home right now.
She didn't have to stop at "my cats don't want to eat me." She could have just started reading through the phone book at that point, and that could have been the next 6.5 hours of the show. Listing all the people in the world who are unable or unwilling to eat her. Because she's gross. Get it?
They really don't. I have 15 cats and no kids at.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just wondering if the reason she has no kids at home is because of that whole lawsuit thing we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, when Paula Poundstone got she got charged with child endangerment.
Also lascivious
Food conduct
actions on a
minor.
girl under 14 years of age.
Oh, so it was kind of a sexual.
There was 2 different things.
Thing, maybe. Possibly.
There was one thing where it seemed like she was being inappropriate with a young girl, and another thing where she was endangering 4 children, which I assume is driving drunk. I don't know what else that would be.
She just locked them in a room and made them listen to her act for hours on end. Just cruel and unusual punishment.
No contest plea to her charges of driving drunk in the car with her 4
That's
children.
what it actually was. It was driving drunk?
Yeah,
Okay.
with 4 children in the car, yeah.
They were her kids?
The lewd acts was dropped. Nobody ever got any details about that. But they were her own children that she was driving with in the
Were
car.
they her kids or were they foster kids?
I thought it was a friend or something was involved, and that's
Well, the lewd act was her act.
It was her act?
no. Just let it sit.
Okay.
Just let it sit.
You'll remember this.
My cats don't want to eat me. They really don't. I have 15 cats and no kids at home right now, and so I'm not able to keep up with the petting. So what I
Cats like being pet.
try to do is walk sort of crouched down a little bit with my hands just dragging every time I go through the room so that I just sort of, go graze a head here and there.
I would love to see them pick you up like ants. Drag you back to the
Put me down! Put me down!
Quiet you! It's like Gulliver or something.
All I gotta do is get organized, and we do.
They make a good point, though.
Holy
Cats get organized and carry people.
fucking Christ. This bunch of fucking
wrong with this clip.
bunch of manic nonsense. What's wrong with it is the energy. Like that one was all right, so that one wasn't as bad as some of the earlier ones, but if you had that conversation, it just kind of sprang up while you're having a cigarette outside of a bar or something. That's the that's the quality of that conversation. That's the sort of funny thing somebody says when you're all drunk and just like, oh yeah, and all your cats carry you away and eat you or something. That deserves kind of like a yeah. That's about all that deserves, right? But these guys
in a way, like, all right, that's that conversation.
For them, they're really on a roll.
Pick you up like ants.
Drag you back to
Put me down!
Yuck.
Is it like it's like a mob mentality where like one person starts to chuckle and it just explodes?
Yes, it is.
I think also
woman
there's little
should be
Stockholm
murdered.
syndrome.
No, did you hear what Andrea just said?
Yeah.
That was funny. Good job.
Now you added one too many. Let's see.
Right, it's too sing-songy.
Did we get through this?
It's like Gulliver or something.
All I gotta do is get organized, and we do.
Oh my God. Let's just do the rest of these and get this over with.
I am learning so much. We're not done, are we?
Well, that was pretty bad.
No,
think so?
No, we're gonna have such a good show next week after listening to this. It's gonna be amazing.
That was pretty bad, and so is their Scottish impressions.
Oh yeah, they do a little story about chimpanzees that got a Scottish accent.
What?
Oh, it's very clever. Hold on.
This is amazing. A group of chimpanzees raised at a Dutch safari park recently moved to the Edinburgh Zoo. And according to zookeepers, they have actually developed a Scottish accent. It's subtle. It's subtle. I mean, there are chimpanzees. But where they once used sort of high-pitched grunts to ask for fruit, they now grunt lower in a more familiar, "Captain, can I please have some fruit?"
You guys get that, right?
That was really funny.
Hold on. You get it, though, because...
Can I please have some bread?
Yeah, but he's Scottish now.
Familiar, "Captain, can I please have some fruit?" Would you give me some fruit now?
Yeah, one more time just to make sure.
Would you give me some fruit now? Or I'll be hurling me poop at you. All right, herein is your last limerick.
And he just like
All right, hey, let's get back to the limericks.
wow.
Was that another poop joke in there?
Yeah, I'll be hurling my poop at you.
That's a lot of poop jokes for one show.
Mm-hmm. These people are crass. That's the one thing about this show is sometimes they take it a little bit far for my taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
They know how to reel it in a little, I think.
I feel slightly uncomfortable.
I like to goof about just as much as the next fella. You know what I mean? But it's not.
You don't have to be gross about it.
It's not something I like to lose. I don't like to lose sight of my morals and my, you know what I mean, and my sense of ethics when we're goofing about.
Yes.
You leave a little mystery. You'll find that people are a little more interested.
These people talking about bowel movements, I don't know. I don't go for this. But I see what you mean, Alex. They definitely are professionals. And I'm sure that we can probably come back to them again at some point just to keep up with them and what they're up to and try to learn even more than we have today. But for now, I think we only got one left.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the outro.
This is just the end of the show.
Even like all good things, even their show needs to come to an end. So here it is.
I know you like this one, so here we go. This is the final one.
Debate demands will the Democrats make? Amy Dickinson.
I fucked that up. I want to do it clean. I want to do it nice. Hold on.
Give them their
Now,
dues.
panel, what debate demands will the Democrats make? Amy Dickinson.
A porta potty and or it depends.
Wait, what?
Boo.
Peter Gross.
Bernie Sanders will demand a hairbrush. Hillary will demand a ban on all words that end in Aussie. And Lincoln Chafee will demand that his wife wake him up from his nap when the debate comes on TV.
Boo.
Well, that one went over my head a little bit.
Ozzy like Benghazi, Andrea.
But
she's gonna now she
really wants a hairbrush because.
Oh no, because you've seen it, how his hair gets messed up.
Because it's a boat movie.
Yeah, see, you don't have to pick it apart too much, Andrea. This stuff is really easy, and you must be just fucking slow to not be getting it. These people are professionals.
And Paula Poundstone.
The Democratic candidates as a group have insisted that for the first 10 minutes of the debate broadcast, the network show clips from the most recent Republican debate.
I didn't even get that. Is that just supposed to be... What does that mean?
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Democratic debates, so I have no idea. I don't know.
She wants them to show clips of the Republican debate.
Is it to make the Democrats look better?
I guess, and then they don't have to choose one. They'll just choose them all? Or?
Yeah, because then they all win, right? I don't know.
As a group have insisted that for the first 10 minutes of the debate broadcast, the network show clips from the most recent Republican debate.
Well, if any of that happens, we'll ask you about it on Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that was a nice little thing there.
Tell me.
Hold on, wait.
Put a smile on my face.
Last joke got the smallest laugh out of anything we've heard tonight.
It was just people just sounded confused.
That's because it was.
Well, that's because that wasn't. It's like there's so many things on the show that's just not a joke. I don't.
No, they just they.
I don't even know what they're doing. I really don't.
It sounds kind of like when you're thinking something in your head and you start talking to someone like they have been in your head the whole time.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to know what you're talking about all of a sudden when you just start in the middle of a sentence.
They're just all fucking backstage is just bowls of Ambien, just fucking just eating Ambien like M&Ms, just coming out.
Chocolate covered Ambien.
Did David Box fall asleep? What's going on?
Sorry, I'm zoning out. Yeah.
You just can't listen to this shit, right?
No, I can't.
When I was editing the clips, it took me probably 3 times as long as it should have because every time I would listen through to a clip, I would just fucking zone out and just stare at the wall. Just be like this shit turns my brain off. Like I can't. Thinking while you listen to it will just fucking make you frustrated.
That's what happened to me when we were just. I wasn't even doing anything. We were just listening to it, and I just completely stopped listening. Could not even recognize it as talking.
Hey, it's the end of the show. Let's see what they're gonna do here.
Right.
Well, if any of that happens, we'll ask you about it on Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Thank you, Bill Curtis. Thanks also to Amy Dickinson, Peter Gross, and Paula Poundstone. Thank Thanks to all of you for listening. I am Peter Sagal, and we will see you next week.
Why didn't he say thanks to Cindy Crawford?
You will not see us next week.
That was rude.
Not if we see you first.
Oh.
That's the kind of wit that'll get us ahead in this game.
We're going to kill these guys.
No one's going to see them. It's radio, idiots.
Well, they have an audience for some reason.
Oh, DB.
The whole audience is blindfolded to get the full effect.
No, it's just the blind people. This is the School for the Blind's field trip.
It's because people
every week.
People will turn to stone if they look Paula Poundstone in the eye.
Aww,
it's for your own safety, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
What?
I have no idea what she looks like. In my head, she just looks like the mom from Home Movies.
Does
she look like that?
Well, she played the mom on Home Movies.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only thing I can think of.
No, she doesn't look like that.
What does she actually look like?
I'd rather.
She looks like 11 times more of a cunt.
She looks like Jenna.
And I'd also rather fuck a sheet of paper with the mom from Home Movies drawn on it than her. What an insufferable pile of garbage. She is just fucking awful.
We should try to get clips from her show that they were promoting and see what that's like.
No, we're not. No, we've done it.
No, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go forward with this.
We're done. This worked out all right.
Why are you guys being so cynical? I learned a lot. I really enjoyed this.
Give me the top 3 things that you learned, Andrea. There we go. That's one.
Yeah. Paula Poundstone is a comedic genius. And there are certain things about what they do that you just can't teach, and I don't know if we're ever going to get there.
That's a good point. Yeah.
She is the worst.
Just a born entertainer.
There should never be any kind of comparison.
And how the fuck do you book a celebrity like Amy Dickinson?
If there was a Venn diagram of this show and things that suck, there would be 1 zillion of this show in the middle.
That echoed beautifully in this room.
Yeah. People could hear that downstairs.
Yeah, everyone downstairs is very confused.
So that's what's successful. That's what's out there.
Yay!
Wait, don't tell me. I'm sure we'll come back to that again at some point. And Alex, thank you. That worked out great. I want you to keep bringing us examples of some of these more professional shows that we can learn from.
Of course.
Next week we'll probably have another one, or this Sunday.
Yeah, I hope so. I just I feel like this has really enriched kind of my outlook on being on the radio. So
now we know what we're up against.
Holy fuck.
She doesn't have nearly enough of that.
God, there were so many horrible things.
Yeah, and that we showed maybe like a quarter
Of what?
of the whole show.
No, not dude. No
Not
way.
even?
Not even close. Like, I mean, the show's like almost an hour long or whatever.
An hour of that?
Yes, and
Jesus Christ!
like I said,
Are there people murdering themselves in the audience?
we could have almost done the same show if I had just randomly clicked on 30-second segments.
Yeah.
And played them. Like every 30 seconds of this show is just unlistenable fucking drivel. It's just
I'm the guy who gave UPS their boxes. I'm David Box.
All right, thank you, David Box. It's time to start Wait, Don't Tell Me, where our guest is Claudia Schiffer, who's got a new book out about how to remove ticks from your clitoris. Why didn't that work? That's not fair that didn't work. I rather liked that.
New rule.
You can't do it with then you have nothing. See, you're learning though, Alex. All right, thanks for your help. Let's do a quick break and we'll come back.
Okay, bye bye.
Be back in a couple minutes, everybody, on the Overdose Talk Show. Thanks again, Alex.
Yep.
Sound like you niggas. This is how I sound if I was trying to sound like you niggas. This is how I sounded.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Darcy was looking all angry during that song. And I hope other people realize that was Philip Morris doing a satirical song about pop rap. She's like, she doesn't have a mic, but she's talking. It's like, I got it, but it was still annoying. That's not an exaggeration of your tone.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was hilarious. What the fuck are you talking about? He's making
we love Philip Morris though.
He's making fun of Lil Wayne and shit, and just like,
yeah,
that was awesome.
It's a very good impression too. It's clear.
Yeah. Is David Box still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
David Box. Hey, join the show. 630-599-7827. 630-599-7827. Call us up. I think I got it ready. Is it ready? I think I gave the number out before and I didn't have the Skype open.
Perfect.
Okay, we're set.
Call.
Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you want to do is fine with us.
Lay it on us.
Yeah, call us up 630-599-7827.
Rubs.
What do we got, Andrea?
Well, we haven't talked about this yet, but it's been a developing story over the last week. The Marksville police shooting that killed the 6-year-old boy.
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen it posted a lot. And he was autistic, too, and everybody always shares that fact.
It's very important.
They killed an autistic
it's sadder.
boy.
It makes it
He
sad.
didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
He was just annoying
like a
everyone.
normal 6-year-old getting shot would have known.
He was annoying everyone, reciting statistics, fucking pointing out the police breaching code and stuff. Sorry.
Oh. Let's see. He was shot on November 3rd. And 6 days later, it was announced that the 2 marshals involved in the shooting were actually arrested, which almost never happens. But they were arrested and they're being charged with murder and attempted murder on the boy's father.
Right, and didn't a bunch of other shit then come out that they were, like, one of them was stalking the mother or something?
Yeah, so they weren't actually, first of all, they weren't actually on police duty when this happened. They were working as marshals, which is different because they serve on other police forces as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
So they claim that they were trying to serve a warrant to this guy and he took off running. And then they claim that they saw a gun in his truck, which is why they started shooting. And then it turned out that the guy didn't have a warrant. And then it turned out that there was no gun. And then they looked at the camera footage from one of the other officers who was on the scene, who is not involved in the shooting. And the man, his last name is Few, was the father. He had both hands in the air when they shot him. And they shot his car where his son was buckled into the front seat. And they killed him. The Chris Few is the man's name. Chris survived, but just barely. He's still in the hospital right now. But yeah, they actually arrested the guys. And then, okay, so it's in like a gray area of jurisdiction, I guess, where it's kind of unclear whether the police or the marshals have the power. They don't. It's like unclear who controls the area. So apparently that's super duper mucking up this investigation, and now the FBI is involved.
Super duper mucking
it up. Wait. So what's a marshal? Like, is that a state thing as opposed to like a city thing?
I guess it's got to be something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds weird that
Whatever,
would
who
even make a
cares?
difference. If they they killed a child, why would any of that have any impact on the proceedings?
Well, because they weren't directly working as like patrolling officers, I guess. City marshals, they probably are only supposed to go where they're called or to serve like like they said, serve warrants and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that legit? Were they actually serving the
like
warrant or no?
There was no
No,
warrant.
there was no
There
warrant.
was no warrant. Okay.
They made it up. So then it came out that one of the officers involved in the shooting had gone to school with the boy's mother, Chris Few's baby's mama, and had recently been trying to message her and contact her, and apparently had started stalking her somewhat. And then Chris Few had told him to back off, and then the next thing you know, they're shooting up his car. Yeah.
And how did they think that they could just lie about this and then have?
Well, they're cops.
But they had the camera on. Did they not know the camera was on?
How did
No,
they
no, no.
think?
One of the other. There were 4 people there. Only 2 were charged. Only the 2 people who actually fired their gun were arrested and charged. One of the other 2 people had his camera on, and he left it on and recorded what was happening.
And they didn't get their stories straight before they.
Well, apparently, maybe he had a bad feeling about what was happening. And
So he's one of the
didn't
good
think that a
guys,
6-year-old should have
trying to
gotten shot.
catch him in the act.
Watching 2
Yeah,
people murder a 6-year-old and just going,
I'll turn this
I
camera.
can't put my finger on it exactly, but something seems kind of fucked up about this.
Tells me I should hold on to this footage for a few days.
Yeah.
Well, and didn't the article also say that none of them have really been interviewed yet, and the other cops were just like, "Yeah, we're trying to talk to them," and that's their excuse for them not being interviewed, is that they just couldn't get a hold of them. Pretty much.
Well, the other 2, like the one that had turned in his camera footage, and then the other officer are like just declining to be involved.
That's not how that works. Like, if I witnessed a murder and turned in a video of it, the cops would definitely interview me, and there wouldn't be like, "No thanks." You just don't do that.
Yeah, well, these guys probably lawyered up immediately.
Yeah. That's
Wouldn't
fucking
you?
crazy.
If I got caught killing a 6-year-old, yeah, probably.
Nah, I'd wing it.
Yeah, nah, I'd go to the law library, just brush up on some codes and stuff, see what I could do. Maybe exploit some technicality in the police report, some technical error. I'd probably be out of there.
Wash my hands of the whole situation.
So what's gonna happen now? They're charged with what?
2nd-degree murder and attempted 2nd-degree murder.
Sweet.
Are these cops black?
They are not.
Oh.
They are not. They are.
And the plot thickens.
I think one is of the Hispanic persuasion.
I think I might have just had the worst idea for a joke ever in my life.
Well, you gotta say it now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you got? Let's hear it.
It's really bad.
Do you want to whisper it to me, and I'll tell you if it's okay or not?
All right, yeah, come here. Hold on a second.
This is exciting.
David Box, play some party music for a second.
Hold on, coming right up.
Oh my god. I like the sound of that.
You're almost there.
It was.
I don't know.
You know, it wasn't an out and out no, so it can't
No,
be
it's
that.
not like the.
It's not even that funny.
It's kind of
All right.
funny,
Well,
but
that's
only
not
if you
funny.
see the picture.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking, whatever.
Just do it. It's
too
late.
I was looking at the picture of the funeral. No, this is too horrible.
You want me to do it?
No. You won't do it right.
I won't, but I'll do it.
I think I'm not going to do it.
Aw. It wasn't that funny.
It's a picture of people carrying a child's coffin.
It's funny
I'm not-
already.
you know what?
I'm already.
I think this might be where I draw. Like, there's always the question of where to draw the line with comedy. I think this might be it.
I don't
think
know.
might
this
be
is
it.
to
This
me.
is a real
honestly,
dead
that's not
kid.
that. Yeah, that's true.
Nah, this might be it for me. That might be where I do it. I don't know.
But you're not like insulting the kid.
I know. What a disappointment for the listener.
You're the worst. Whoops. That was an accident, donkey.
That worked really well, though.
Oh, we're just gonna. Should we just move on then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's such a stupid dead kid in a coffin joke. It's not. You're not missing much.
Well, you can put the pieces together.
He's whatever. It had to do with that he was too light for the amount of people that are carrying the coffin, and that there's weak genetics in his family.
So you're still doing the joke, but you're just not doing it in a funny way.
That's elements of it. Whatever. Just leave me alone. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
I should have.
You should have just done it. You already said everything. You just did it not funny like. Now you just sound mean for thinking that.
These guys had a lot of complaints.
I mean, the kid was autistic, Vinny. Jesus.
I know.
God damn it.
That does make it worse for some reason. These guys both had multiple prior complaints, huh, Andrea?
Oh yeah.
They sure did.
Fucking psychos.
Well, I mean, I understand it's rare to find violent police officers, but I mean, to allow a history of violent behavior and let them keep working directly with people.
Wait, did we just lose almost every viewer? Did that happen?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, it was your fault, Vinny. Your joke ruined everything.
It was the kid in the casket.
It was your lack of a joke that ruined everything.
Yeah. You bombed so hard, everyone was like, fuck this.
Dude, that had to be some kind of glitch, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
You think so?
Be
Okay.
able to see your screen.
Too bad. You have to wonder.
Well, move your shit around,
It
stupid.
doesn't turn more than this.
All right. Andrea, keep us rolling. Come on. What are you doing?
So the police chief did actually make some pretty strong statements about it, saying that the camera footage was the most disturbing thing he'd ever seen. He was very clear in that these officers would not be tolerated as officers on his police force anymore.
They basically just went out and did a murder.
Right, and just expected to get away with it.
Yeah.
Why did they bring the other two officers? I don't understand that part of it. Because these two officers had a history together of violent behavior. They were like friends, right? It seems.
Yeah, it's possible that they had radioed in a car chase.
Oh, they were trying to make it sound legit.
Perhaps increase the legitimacy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe those officers arrived before they were expected, or maybe these two idiots just thought that this was going to be more convincing than it was.
Yeah. Well, because these guys have like a history together. They've been brought up on charges before in the same case,
they're
right?
they're like a bad guy duo.
Wait, is Alex said he was going to stay on the show. Is he here?
He's still connected to us.
I don't hear him.
I don't think he's talking though.
His name's Scat Bond on Skype. SKAT space BOND. Just start calling him and fucking with him.
Yeah.
Anyone that listens to the show. I would love to get some more fucking participation from the listeners just fucking with things that we fuck with.
Yeah.
And, fucking with people that we know. That'd be cool.
I'd like to talk about what these guys did. Didn't they have rape allegations against a 15-year-old?
Oh yeah, they had the whole typical gamut of
police brutality,
crimes. Yeah, excessive force, sexual harassment charges or allegations from within the.
One of them broke a girl's arm on a school bus, right?
Yeah, they.
I'm trying to remember everything because I can't bring it up on my computer.
Yeah, I had the list, but now I don't know where it is.
Hey,
but
David Box. Hey,
one was
David
charged
Box.
with a 15-year-old.
Hey, David Box.
Yeah.
Do you think these cops? You think they were or?
It seemed like they were a bunch of C's.
C's. Those Nazis. I mean,
They
Nazis.
They me out of some holes.
What that was? What was that? What happened?
So yeah, one was charged with 2 instances of rape. Both charges were dropped for an unclear reason.
Is that the one that was stalking the mom or the other one?
No, that was the other one.
Okay.
That was Stafford. Greenhouse was a co-defendant with Stafford for 2 separate cases. Yeah, so they'd been tried together for 2 separate crimes, one for excessive force and one for allowing a third officer to assault a teenager.
Wait, how did we lose so much of the audience so fast?
Because you made that horrible, horrible joke about the dead child.
What was that? A cow? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think sometimes the site also just like kicks a bunch of people off all at once, and
Yeah,
people get sick of just insensitive rambling that doesn't go anywhere.
And I know before I was a part of the show and I would listen to it, there would be ads for like 2 minutes, and I would totally lose interest.
Because you would miss a whole part of the conversation and shit.
So I would just kind of quit.
There is a loophole for that. If you click on an ad, it stops playing, and then you can just close the new window that it opens, then it starts playing the show again right away.
I know a lot of people would complain that a Campbell soup ad would come on and they'd have to go masturbate.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's brainwashing.
Homosexual monogamy. I'm going to go rub one out.
Maybe all of our listeners finished their bags.
What the Shut up. You couldn't even do that with a straight face. I heard you.
All right. Well,
Cops.
police are
Cop
closer to
news. More cop news, Andrea. More cop news.
They're closer to being RoboCops. Oh. They're getting X-ray glasses. They're getting like augmented reality style X-ray glasses
Yeah.
to look through walls.
Right.
Well, they need that. That's where most of the crimes happen, is behind walls.
Yes.
That's a good point. I hadn't
Jesus.
I never thought of that statistic.
Behind these walls.
What?
Okay.
Stupid David
Golden
Fox.
Eye 3.8.
Oh, GoldenEye. That's
Yeah.
they're trying to
Phase
send all
eye.
spy-like.
Yeah.
So what are
also,
these things
the one is
actually?
RoboCop,
Do they
that's
actually do something, Andrea? Come on. Let's wrangle it
Yeah.
in here.
They use infrared technology to see through walls and aid government workers in providing the best solution to their situation of all the crimes occurring behind walls.
That sounds so positive.
Yeah, Copen Corporation, which is based in the United States, is developing the technology, and apparently their intentions are to release it to pretty much only law enforcement and military.
Well, who else would need that?
Yeah,
We need that.
yeah, everybody. If they have it, we should have it.
Doesn't
Dude,
it also have
If I'm in so much as a Nerf war and X-ray goggles can come in handy, then I should be able to have it.
Yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Enough. Don't worry about it.
That's the one thing that can just shut me up immediately. How much money do you got? Like, I don't want to say.
$14.
But no, doesn't it also like have a separate screen for like scanning license plates and?
Yeah, it's got thermal and night vision. It's got a camera for recording. It can do live streaming. But it's all still being developed, so
This sounds like another thing that cops are going to have that distracts them from driving appropriately.
You think they're going to be wearing them while they drive?
Yeah, because they're scanning license plates.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of a cop with it on their face as they were walking up to a car. But that's obviously not a real thing yet, but that was the picture they showed.
Does it see through car doors?
They could use it.
Yes.
They could use it to see if you're giving them the finger through the door.
Yeah.
Or if you're a piece of... Sorry, I'm losing it. I'm trying to stay awake, and that's what's helping me.
Oh, David
Big
Box.
things.
Oh, David.
Yeah, it also includes a camera with facial recognition technology. So once the cops are this, they can just look at you and your face stats will appear.
If you're already on record.
You're on record.
Yeah.
My face is on record. But
What do you think Facebook is for?
Yeah.
But I was wearing a wig in that picture.
It's it's all been happening for years. We've just kind of been ignoring the articles that come out and stuff, and it doesn't become huge stories. But they've been slowly building up this technology. There was some system that was designed for Walmart that would identify customers either by like a chip in their Walmart card or by facial. Part of it was facial recognition too, and they were designed to like advertise to people for what they normally buy and stuff, you know, based on their purchase
Like
history.
in Minority
Like they had
Report?
everything like linked up, and it was something they ran as like a beta test, and people got creeped out, you know, and
Not
so
Minority
so it didn't come out in a mass way. But this shit's been going on for 10 years.
Yeah, but that that data farming stuff is very, very creepy. I will search for something on my phone, and then I'll go to my computer and have an ad for something similar on my computer.
Yeah.
Because I have the same Google account signed in.
Yeah. When did the being signed into Google mean so many things? Because all of a sudden I'm like, like I never remember that, and that from the olden days of the internet. But then in the past couple of years, I've noticed just like, holy shit, if I'm signed into Google, that means actually quite a bit. I'm signed into a bunch of different things, and there's all kind. I've like basically consented to a bunch of information tracking, you know, and
yeah,
they watch everything you do. Yeah.
So I don't remember when that happened though. It used to just be a website.
Yeah.
To just be a thing you would go to.
Used to control everything.
Right. So, anyways, this shit's been around a long time. I'm not even surprised whatsoever. In fact, I'm kind of disappointed with the lack of futuristicness in our technology, according to movies from when we were kids and shit. Like, but so this doesn't surprise me. What else can these things do?
You can hook them up to motion sensors so that they can act as like a remote camera for areas with motion sensors and cameras. And then they can monitor the user's vital signs. And then they can access floor plans for buildings and give you like a real life GPS how to get even through buildings, and also regular GPS to get you around town.
Dude, they're turning into the Terminator.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like the views of what you see through them. This is creepy.
I feel like there's going to be just a bunch of dumbass cops that can't actually look through it and deal with the real world at the same time.
Actually, yeah, it might make it easier to kill a cop.
It looks really disorienting to actually like have that on your face while you're trying to do things at the same time.
And we all
I'll bet you'd adjust to it like a bifocal.
I don't know. Having constant like images in your eyes while you're actually trying to relate to reality at the same time.
You know what else I see? That's like it kind of turns things into a video game almost, and it might make a person a lot less empathetic.
Yeah, I can imagine that definitely.
If they
it's another layer of distance.
Right, and also, what is the percentage of people that have played first person shooters at some point in their life? You know, in this country, it's fucking huge, right? I've done it. We've all done it plenty of times. Maybe not girls as much. I've done it, but you've done it.
Yeah.
Probably
I wasn't good at it,
not
but
for
I did
thousands of hours
Yeah.
with your friends like us, but you know, like so that stuff was all developed by the Department of Defense, you know, many years ago to try to train people to make decisions without hesitating for moral or ethical reasons or whatever, just to follow orders and train your brain to shoot at this and don't shoot at this.
I thought it was for fun.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't for fun.
Oh.
Nothing's for fun.
Shit.
Everything's serious, and we always have to stay vigilant. But no, that is true. And the thing I see in these views and stuff is like that's what creeps me out about it, because most of these guys have done that for many, many hours, and they're ready to kill in that setting. You know, they're trained to fucking kill in that setting. It looks like a view from Splinter Cell.
Is it not going to look like you're actually killing a person anymore if you shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I see how that would make that so much easier. It's a weird way to start blurring the line and start, them in like a half reality, half not reality.
Yeah, they talk about that
And
with
also-
with the way they make like military guys kill people through like these little like joystick drones and all kinds of shit, and like operate from inside of a tank and whatever, and it's like not real. And they have, I forget what movie it was in or whatever.
To do that since they were 8.
There's plenty of clips of military guys going just like, yeah, I don't know, we just put on music really loud and it's almost like a video game. We just fucking take people out, like from a helicopter, just taking out people on the ground with giant machine guns and shit. The guy's like, yeah, we just, it's almost like a video game.
Did you ever see the movie Toys?
No, because you know why? Because I don't like Robin Williams. Yep. I'm saying it. I never did.
Me neither.
I never thought he was funny.
No, he's too much, but it was actually kind of a good movie.
His stand-up's not good. He what is his act? What am I supposed to appreciate about? What has he done? What movie am I supposed to like that he's done? Toys. Okay. Well, guess what? I haven't seen it. But seriously, what the fuck? What is supposed to be so good about the guy? I don't.
He's just silly and wacky, and you can just sit back and relax and enjoy a good show. You don't have to think too much.
He kind of reminds me of like Dane Cook of his time, where he tricks people into laughing by like moving around a lot and flailing his hands and making a voice.
Yeah.
And he does kind of a thing that I've noticed that he tries to be way more eccentric and quick than he
tried
whatever. He does a thing of like trying to portray like almost like an image of a genius, kind of where he's like, my thoughts are just moving so fast and I can't even keep up with it, and like nothing is profound or anything that he's saying. It's just there's so much of it that people go like, wow, this guy's prolific here. This is nuts.
Yeah.
He's firing at an insane rate.
Now,
but there was just nothing there.
To be clear, I did like Aladdin, Hook, Jack.
I didn't like Jack. I thought Jack was stupid.
Because
that's not how it would really work.
But he was.
It wouldn't work. That's not how that works. Because it was supposed to be mimicking progeria, right?
No.
Aging quickly? Yes, that's what it was. But it was like a way that he could actually live in real life without looking like a creepy alien.
But if they made a movie with progeria kids, like playing basketball and dunking and stuff and fucking going out to bars and women hitting on them, everyone would just be creeped out.
Yeah, but that's what real life is.
No one would watch that.
No, that's not what real life is for progeria kids.
No, but
it's much less exciting and much more painful.
There was a whole the Haunted by Palnick. He wrote this book, and there was a kid in there who supposedly had progeria and used it as an excuse to fuck this chick, but then it turned out he was actually just an old man. It was pretty funny. Sorry.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing as Jack. That's not how it works either. It's just fiction.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the one with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. No, Jack was a documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, not Jack the movie?
Yeah, it's Jack the movie. Jack the movie is like a fictional interpretation of the documentary. And
so someone actually just looked like okay, never.
They just
Nope.
They just changed a few things.
Shut up. No,
the guy looked like a lot like Robin Williams, so it's funny to see him.
The one with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Robin Williams, where he had to go into hell to find his wife?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Andrew, you know what I'm talking about?
What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, that was all right.
That's when Robin Williams dies and he's like in a trippy fucking version of heaven, and he tries to go down to hell to get his wife back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was all right.
And
that's not a comedy. It's not the
well,
funny
no,
Robin.
but it's
she's like, I thought I was fucking rid of this babbling manic lunatic, and he fucking comes down to hell to find me. I thought hell was bad. Yeah. Now I got Robin Williams dicking me. God, I bet he was a creepy guy to have sex with.
Oh, do you think he was as ADD during that?
Dude,
I bet it was real dark.
Yeah.
Just real dark.
Yeah, that's the other way it would go.
It's like
either hyperactive or just like
a lot of like cutting.
And I bet he would wrap his
Crying.
lips around his teeth, like, you know, and tuck his lips in when he would come. Like, I don't know why. That's what I think about him, though.
Oh, lordy.
I don't know why. That's just the vision I got. He's too hairy, too. It's gross. Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a hair sweater.
I
Right.
imagine him in Jumanji, like just
Jumanji.
pounding some chick.
Jumanji. Awesome. Sorry. We couldn't let that go, I guess.
That's all right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. It was very good.
You know, these things
Oh yeah,
happen.
that's another one I liked him in though. Jumanji is classic.
But his his personality lends itself to that role because it's a children's movie.
Yeah,
You're
children's
supposed to be
jungle.
over the top and ridiculous.
This is another person that just always was the same character, though.
Yeah.
Just the same shit over and over again.
Did you see World's Greatest Dad?
No. And I don't want to talk about Robin Williams movies anymore.
Fine. You brought it up.
Did you see Mrs. Doubtfire? Because that's the end of the conversation. Now we're done. Not funny.
Game, set, match.
If you think that's funny, you have to leave.
I would like to because I'm very hungry.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Awesome.
but they're still
Thanks for
discovering
that.
new things about the Great Pyramid in Egypt.
Yeah, but it's just about heat signatures, Andrea.
Yeah, well, remember how we learned recently that Joseph built the pyramids
Joseph who?
from the Bible?
Oh,
The
Bible
story of his
Joe.
reign. Old
Oh.
Bible Joe.
Right. Sorry, I
He
go to
needed
a
a place.
I go to a really casual church.
Yeah.
We don't talk that way.
Well, Bible Joe built them a little more complexly than before thought.
Okay.
You guys are the ones who told me to drink whiskey, so this is what you get.
Hey, you know,
You're doing
Well,
a
they-
great job. How much did you guys? Andrea and David Box never drink. Did you guys actually
Never.
drink tonight?
I did. David Box fell asleep instead.
is that what's been going on?
David Box, you're a dud tonight.
I'm sorry. I've
And
been working so much.
Wait, you pronounced that wrong. I
no,
think you meant
shut up.
stud.
I got no. I didn't mean stud. Not this time. Although your sexiness is undeniable, I think that you're a dud tonight. And I got news for you, pal. That's not short for dude.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That's what I thought you meant.
All right,
Right
so this
up until you said
pyramid
that.
thing, hey?
Yeah, what's going on with this pyramid?
They recently did some heat scans, and it revealed some of what they're calling anomalies. So basically, the way the heat is gathering inside the Great Pyramid is indicating that there are chambers in there and passageways that they haven't found access to.
How is
But
that
because-
possible?
Yeah, Andrea.
Like, how long have they had access to these pyramids and they've been digging around in there? I just don't get it.
Like the ancient Egyptian aliens
They don't just dig around in them.
Yeah, they do.
build these.
They take a tiny hammer and they chip away.
The what, Andrea?
Aliens.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
ancient Egyptian aliens used superior technology to build the pyramids.
So what is it saying? That there's way more space in there than they thought.
Yeah, and that there are, like, where they thought were solid walls may actually be hollow with chambers and passageways between them. So it's revealing itself to be a even more complex and impressive building for its time. But they still don't even know how old it is. At least 4,500 years ago, they're saying.
Fuck. This is the big one, right? This is the
The Great Pyramid.
the great one.
Yeah, just outside of Cairo. Giza.
They think King Tut's mom is in there? No. That's I read too far ahead. That's Tut's burial chamber. That makes way more sense. The ministry said anomalies are found along the northern and western walls. The
Walls.
Huh?
Should they just put King Tut's mom between the walls and didn't mark it?
It just they're inspecting a sign with it's a backwards K. Just King Tut's mom, just written in crayon.
Yeah.
Egyptologists are stupid. They investigate anything.
They've only had 4,500 years to figure this fucking shit out. And they're not even close.
Meanwhile, just outside Cairo, the International Scan Pyramids team took infrared readings of Giza's pyramid. So this was done by the International Scan Pyramids team. That would be the people to do it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, who else are you gonna hire? Someone else?
That's really, they've probably got that market cornered. They should do a reality show on competing teams that scan pyramids. Try to fucking sabotage each other. We're headed out to the desert today. We're competing with how am I supposed to improv a name for a pyramid scanning team? we're competing with the fucking Andrea. Help me out here.
Interpyro web.
Nope. Nobody's got nothing.
Mid-appear.
We're a bunch of talentless boobs.
Scan Egypt.
I hope they don't beat us to the site. We're hoping to get a good scan of this tonight. And then the team notices up ahead a Jeep in the distance kicking up dust. Oh no, could that be them? We're hoping
How
it's...
did they get this so
Yeah. Dude, all right, whatever. That's not good. We're not good at that.
It's good we figured that out now.
All right, so we know not to try to make up teams of people that scan pyramids. I thought I'd fucking go for it, I guess. I don't seem
Scanners
good.
International.
Sure. Yeah, let's keep trying.
Yeah. Got any more?
No. That was it. Took me 15 minutes to come up with that, so.
I'm very impressed.
Wow. Thanks, Dree.
Jesus, Andrea, it couldn't be time to move on to the next thing yet. I'm gonna fire you from that job of moving on to the next topic pretty soon.
We didn't have a next topic. I was hoping maybe somebody.
Oh, are we
might
done?
have something. Yeah.
I would
Darcy had all kinds of shit.
I don't know. I was looking at Islamic feminist cults and racism and bears fighting sharks. I don't know.
Yeah, what did you find out about bears and sharks?
Nothing except for polar bears get bitten by sharks and nothing else. So
No, dude, other bears have to have been bitten by sharks.
I didn't find anything.
That's all I'm saying.
I didn't find
This comes from a longer conversation.
Well, it happened before the internet. If a non-polar bear got attacked by a shark, it happened before the internet.
I don't know, dude. I'm saying it must happen once in a
I
while.
looked into
Sharks go in rivers. Bears go in oceans.
But-
it does happen.
But no, brown bears and black bears and grizzly bears don't go into oceans.
They might go in a little bit to get some fish.
Yeah, but only like a foot in. They don't go 4, 5, 6 feet in where
They
the
don't?
sharks. No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you look it up?
I know what a bear does.
No, you don't. A bear.
I watched Grizzly Man.
What about a bay? What about a nice calm lagoon that a shark could swim into? You know, it could happen. Anything could happen.
Well, I didn't find anything about it when I looked into it for 2 minutes. All I found were polar bears.
I know polar bears are going to get attacked by sharks.
Yeah,
I
polar bears
already know
definitely
that.
get attacked by sharks.
I already know that. See? That's why I didn't even put it in my question. I've been asking a lot of people lately about their opinions on bears getting attacked by sharks.
And you know what most people say? None.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like the most rational thing.
Do most people actually say none?
Well, I
Yeah.
said none, and the one person I heard him ask in person said none.
Yeah,
So-
they really do mostly say none. They'll think about it for a long time and try to make some funny answer, like 693. Like, come on, seriously, say none or millions. What's wrong with you?
It must be millions.
Yeah.
Those are the only options.
I don't know. I just don't think that regular bears go that deep into the water because they're trying to catch fish. So they would have to be in shallow enough water to see the fish and to grab the fish. And I don't think a shark...
Sharks don't really need that deep of water. We have personally seen videos of sharks throwing themselves up onto the beach and body surfing in order to catch fish that swim in shallow water.
Breaking the laws of
We've seen
nature.
that.
Son of a bitch.
We've done it on the show. We've seen a shark actually with legs come out and walk up onto the beach. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, well.
What about a bear attacking a shark?
I might be wrong. See, that's a different thing. I imagine that if a shark was in shallow enough water like that it wouldn't put itself in a position to attack an animal as large as a bear. But if it were in shallow enough water, a bear would totally attack a shark.
Just grab it and whack it against a tree and knock it out, bite its face off.
I was watching a video of a domesticated house cat beat up an alligator.
That's what I would do, at least. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
What if it's a shark that was raised by salmon and the bear is hunting for salmon and accidentally grabs the shark thinking that it's a fish, and then the shark bites the bear in self-defense? Who really attacked who?
How about this? The ultimate nightmare. A bear raised by sharks.
Oh, Jesus.
And who can lure the other bears in? The bear can just go with all the other bears are just chilling.
A female bear siren raised by sharks.
Yeah, and the bears are just chilling on the beach, and this one bear just calmly walks up out of the ocean, and just they see his head first, and and it just has a fucking stoic facial expression, and just walks steadily, towards them, and just goes, "Hey guys, I gotta show you some stuff. Come on in the water. It feels really good." Like, have you guys ever met any bears met this other bear before? Hey, look, I've been around. I was just out for a swim. Like, no, we didn't see you swimming. You just walked out of the ocean. It was creepy as shit.
How long were you under here?
How long were you in there? Nah,
we've been standing here for like 20 minutes.
Just a few minutes. In fact, you guys, I'm just from one of the other bear colonies around here. You guys have seen me around. I want to show you something in here. All right, I guess. All 15 of us bears will go in. Then they all get eaten by sharks. I've seen it 1,000 times. If I've seen it once, I've seen it 1,000 times, I should say.
Yeah.
Because, well, we know.
And people don't believe in these things.
All right,
they won't deny.
You might be right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe bears get attacked by sharks all the time. And I just didn't know.
I mean, you act like it can't happen. That's what bothers me.
It just doesn't seem probable.
Probable is different than possible, though.
Yeah.
And they're both different from profitable, which is what we should all be trying to be. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Did David Box just wake up for that?
He just made a noise. I don't think he even said anything. You with us, David Box? Yeah. You reached him somewhere deep down.
I'm telling you right now, this is not our best work.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's your
Shut
fault,
up, David Box.
Box.
There's no apology that can be good enough for this either. I mean, you really let us down.
Well,
nothing.
Do we want to talk about
Sorry.
Islamic feminist cults?
Dude, if you wanted to talk about something, why did you just let us flounder for the past 10 minutes?
Because bears are funny.
All right, if you want to talk about something.
I don't want to talk about it. I know about it. It's a thing.
I do really wish you would not turn your head all the way away from your mic and keep talking. I'm
reading my notes.
Well, you need to bring your notes in front of your eyes. as your face points at the microphone. That's just part of the reality of doing this. I can't change that. I wish I could. I wish I could invent a microphone that just moved around wherever
you can't handle
want.
the truth
wait a
about
second.
your mic technique.
Hold on. I don't have to invent a microphone that moves around. Look, we have these nice flexi arm stands. You can move your mic any which way you like, all over the place if you want to look at your notes. So, man, you are really looking more and more like a buffoon here.
Shucks.
And you can't talk into the side of that mic. That's a directional mic. I've explained it to you 15 times.
So I cannot turn my... All right, hold on. I'll get it there. Okay.
Yep.
We go.
First claim I'm wrong and then try.
I apologize.
No, I'm just saying
I was not talking into my mic
proper
appropriately.
Etiquette.
And now I am.
Here's what we're going to do. Andrea?
Yeah.
We're going to end the talk show for the night. Okay? And then we're going to give the Andrea and Darcy podcast its debut. So let's, hey, Sunday evening, the Overdose talk show is over for the night. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. It was fun. Live audience got up there a little bit. That was nice. And to all our pals on YouTube, we appreciate the support. Click like and subscribe, or you're a fag. That's all for tonight. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks, David Box. Thanks, Darcy.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Rock on.